So, last time, guys, Tyler just told me. Oh, yes. While Jacques was resurrected, he had a heartfelt moment with the group, explaining to them what he overall thought of them in some way, shape, or form. You guys talked about Exarloth, if I do recall, at the bar, while forcing Bill to kind of sweep in the corner in his own bar.
Nobody puts Bill in the corner.
Nobody puts Bill in the corner, except you guys.
He'll become the next big bad.
Yeah, he's like, how dare you kick me out of my own bar? But after that, you decided to go to the Baron King because you did have a letter from him saying, at your earliest convenience, we need to talk. Meanwhile, while that was happening, Anos got Bill to fetch him some clothes for Lady Riss. And after that, they had a sweet, somewhat bittersweet in some sense, possibly, moment where Alexander or Anos basically described in part some of his journey and how he ended up like this to Lydia as she found out that he was indeed the Alexander that she once knew, if changed a bit. Then while that was going on, you guys did go to the Baron King, and you found out that Tori somewhat haphazardly is being inducted, he thinks, to the Enclave tonight at midnight, because one of the things you guys wanted to do, the Baron King to do, was find a way to make contact with the Enclave. And Tori's way of doing this was being drunk and very open about it, because sometimes that's the best way to get an entity to take attention to you. So you guys put together a plan where Atlas would observe Tori for 3 hours to get his mannerisms and everything, and then later put together a disguise to disguise himself up like Tori to do the meet tonight as Tori. After that, and Cricket, I believe, left in the middle of that because he's like, fuck this place, as the walls literally have ears, and he went with Constance to the Temple of Palor. And they had a discussion about... What did they discuss about, guys?
The cult was something, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, he talked to the cult. He explained that he did send the friar Theo down there with some others to kind of investigate on his own. And he also asked you guys to come back, or he asked you guys to go on a mission for him to deliver word to the head of the Palor Church in Turin about this cult, about any connections they might have. And you basically said, we'll come back, I believe, was the main thing. Right, Doug?
We had said we would. So I remember asking them to find out as much as they could about this new god, and they said the same to me. And then we had decided if we found anything, we would get back to each other. Then he asked us to go to the Pope, I guess, basically the
of
All
the
Church
Palor
in
Church, yeah,
yeah,
in
to
Turin.
find out Intern, that's it. That's the word I was looking for. And we said we would do that, but right now we're still here for a hot minute. But when we do go there, we will, and then we'll return or send word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And meanwhile, which is where we pick up, Jacques. Oh, and also one more important thing that I'm forgetting. Alexander went to go check on his dearly beloved brother, which he found the room was a little cooler than it should be, and the window slightly ajar, and upon further investigation, he found a hole in the back of his brother's head and a dragon chest piece in his hand. So I guess we should probably start up there.
Yeah. So, as I've seen this and I have an understanding of what illithids are, I'll just unsheath my blade and lop off his head.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you lop off his head.
Bam, motherfucker.
It collapses to the ground with a hollow thud sound, as if all of his brain has been extracted.
Yeah. And so I will back off from like the body first, and with the sword just kind of open his palm and just take a look at what's in his hand.
Yeah, it's a pawn piece of
Black, white.
Black.
All right, I kind of look at the stump of his neck just to see is anything wiggling around in the
No, it seems like
head or body.
make a intelligence check.
Oh boy, got my dice out here somewhere. Oh, that could be worse. Intelligence, just straight intelligence. I've got a -1 to it, so 15.
It's pretty good though. You imagine that this wasn't any way of turning someone. This was possibly a means to either send a message, for one, while at the same time saving some information, perhaps, from being leaked out.
All right, I'm just gonna run out the door, run back into the bedroom where Lydia's at. And do I know where the rest of the party had went to?
You know that they went to the Rusty Dag. You don't know where they went from there.
Yeah. All right, I will just look out the window if there's anything I could see.
You see,
obviously,
it's early morning still. Well, it's mid-morning by now, and almost lunchtime, getting closer to lunchtime. You guys talked for like an hour, but you just see people moving about their day.
All right, so having gathered that it's more of a message than anything, it doesn't seem like they're out to kill at least me.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Yeah, there's something you've gathered from Exarloth is that, because he is the one that you don't know how or why or what's going on between him and the Mind Flayers, but you know that he has been able to somehow either ally with them or control them through some means. And he's not one to be humble or anything like that. He definitely seems to be a being of hubris. And perhaps him putting a pawn in this guy's hand could be some type of message to you, however you wish to interpret that.
So, and I forget if I've asked this before, but was Lydia wearing any rings, any kind of jewelry at all?
Nope.
All right. Okay, so I'm not leaving her alone. No way in hell.
Okay.
Could it be dangerous to take her to wherever they could be? Is it more dangerous here? I'll just spend the next hour trying to think about that. Just very on guard.
You're thinking about that, and you hear the door open at the end of the hallway, and Cillian comes out.
All right, yeah.
You know, he just took a bath. He was taking a nice long bath during all of this. You know, soaking his bones, enjoying himself.
All right, yeah. I'll just go out and just say to him, something snuck in, and killed my brother.
Okay, and with that, we'll go to.
Survey said that was a lie.
No, that's what I want to know. I want to see Killian roll to believe.
Sure, man, I believe you. Why not?
He's like, sure, someone killed your brother.
Someone.
Sure.
And it's like, oh wait, no, okay, all right. I cut the head off, but that was all. He was dead when I did the cutting of the head thing.
He was dead. He was dead.
But we'll move to Constance and Cricket. You guys are still in the temple. I guess you're on your way out by now. Where do you want to go?
I think our plan was to meet back up at Bill's bar with everybody.
Okay. I would suppose you're the first ones to show up. Meanwhile, right. Jacques, you are gathering. If you have enough gold, you can get everything else on the list except for the Elderwood.
Okay. How much gold are we?
It's 500 gold pieces worth of each of the items.
500 for each of them?
Yeah.
Oof, that's a lot of gold.
Yeah.
All right. I'll do the math over here while you guys are doing other such stuff.
But Constance and Cricket, you guys walk into Bill's bar, and now there's like two other guys downstairs as you walk in, and they're just talking by the fireplace, drinking some ale. And Bill just gives you a wave. Well, hey there, how was your trip? You guys find what you need to be found?
Same old, same old. At this point, Cricket is just exhausted and wants to also take a bath and try and get some sort of sleep before later tonight.
Yeah, you could. You can take a short rest. You can sleep, but you're not going to benefit from a long rest until.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
like he would just want to do that.
Yeah. You can take a nap for sure. You've all technically already had a short rest, but you could totally just take a nap and be like, oh man, it's been an exhausting 8 hours.
Hell of a morning.
Just so I get this correctly while I'm doing my math. So where it says like copper and then copper ink, I'm buying 500 gold worth of copper
no,
and
sorry.
copper ink.
Sorry. The copper is... Sorry, I meant 500 denomination of whatever that is. So if it's copper, you need 500 coppers worth of copper and 500 coppers worth of copper ink. And same goes for silver. And then, sorry. I didn't mean...
God, give me math. Ton. Give me math homework. Jeez.
No, that's a shit ton of copper, dude. That'd be a shit ton of copper.
I know. I was like, "What am I doing?" I come back with like wheelbarrows. Everybody's like, "What is Shock doing?" I
don't you mind?
Something wrong with that guy.
I got some shit going on. Well, he did come back from the dead, so there's no telling what's actually wrong with him.
Yeah.
True.
Something jumped a ride.
So.
I would like to do the same thing as Cricket, only I'm going to spend my time meditating and praying.
Yeah, so you guys waved to Bill. You informed him that you would like some clean water and whatnot, and some warm water at that. As you go upstairs, you find Alexander, or Aenos, in the hallway, standing outside Lydia's door, with the door open, I assume.
Creep.
Yeah.
Lydia's passed out. I don't know if you told her or not.
No, I have not. I haven't woken her up or anything. So, I mean, seeing them, I was just like briskly walk over to them and just.
Yeah. At this point, Cillian is also there, as Alexander is telling him something.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna. Yeah. I just what. But I just told them I would just go over to them and say, something snuck in and killed my brother.
Well, I didn't like him very much anyways, mate, but sorry for your loss, I suppose.
What do you mean something snuck in and killed your brother?
Got him through a window.
On the second story.
Exactly. It snuck through the window, drilled a hole in his head, skull's hollow.
What kind of fucking person drills a hole in another man's head?
Person? Not really the word.
You fucking what, mate?
Just take a look at it. Take a look at it yourself.
I'm gonna get Cricket will go and check out this head. He'll pick it up, sees the face.
He does have 2 holes in his head now.
Weird.
Yeah. The head is decapitated from the body with a very clean edge, but there's also a cylinder hole in the back of his skull.
So, some kind of psycho killer does this kind of shit, right? This is how they get the rocks off.
So, somebody thought your brother was a juice box.
It's something a bit more than that. I forget how short a time you've been here.
Well, would you care to explain it a little bit? You're speaking in riddles, boy.
This is a servant of Exarloth. Do I know a name specifically for them, or do I just?
Yeah, you know that they're mind flayers. Stories of you growing up as a noble, you read fantastical stories about alien creatures that are pure fantasy. They're not in the world really anymore, at least from what you thought until you met Exarloth and company.
This was done by a mind flayer. They eat brains, and they reproduce by putting little larvae in people's heads. I cut off his head to make sure that wasn't what he did. But nope, just
so let me just get this straight. Let me just get this straight for one moment. You're saying something snuck in here, bored a precision hole into your brother's head, spat a larvae of some kind into him, and then you chopped off his head.
No, not the larva, because no, it just ate it.
Okay, all right.
This is gonna be a long fucking life, I can already tell.
I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to make of this story.
Well, what you make is that we need to get out of here, find somewhere.
Oh, no fuck, we've been having to get out of here for a long time, mate, but now you're throwing heads around.
Yeah, make an
Your
insight
own
check,
brothers.
Constance. Make an insight check, Constance.
Okay. Yeah. I got an 18.
He seems... It's a fantastical story, but the shit you've seen in the past... I mean, you've technically seen these creatures before. They were in the bandit camp that when you first met the party, Constance. You're not quite sure really what they were. You faced off with them, but Jacques quickly fireballed them before you could get a real good quick look. But you faced another one.
Us first.
They did.
Throwing that out there.
Character.
Hit him in the calamari.
Bill is going to be really upset. He told us to not kill this guy.
And also, he's a noble. So
wait. Why is he upset? We didn't kill the guy.
We didn't kill him.
He died in custody. That's a different. We never agreed to that. Just get me there. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it.
Atlas doesn't know shit right now.
I'm fucking around.
Constance just trying to figure out whether he's making an excuse to kill his brother in cold blood, or he's.
Yeah. It seems a fantastical story for sure, but from what you've seen over the past few days, it's plausible. He doesn't necessarily seem to be lying.
I put my hand on his shoulder.
What was his name again?
Keelian.
Oh, Keelian. Right.
Cillian is your buddy.
Keelian.
Yeah. Keelian. I was mostly right.
Yeah, mostly.
I feel like I always hated my brother.
But Cricket, you do notice
We knew him.
a dragon chess piece in the palm of Keelian's hand, and it seems to be a pawn.
Fucking mind games, mate. No idea what this message is for, but someone's trying to talk to you.
My assumption is that they're trying to say that either that Keelian was just a pawn, or saying that I was a pawn. Either way, something was captured.
Why not both? Well, I'm sorry for your loss, son. Perhaps this story will have some truth to it at some point. But for now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go rest my head for a while. It's been a bit of a day.
Can it wait an hour as we find anywhere safer?
Well, we don't know where Atlas and Jacques currently are, so we should probably wait for them to come back. I'm feeling like
the plan was
staying here together. There's a better plan. There's safety in numbers. They left. You're probably safe for the time being, but you are right. We should find a new place to lay our heads.
This is not the first time Bill's bar has been compromised. We've had assassins, mind flayers.
I would suggest you keep a watchful eye over the little gal. Make sure nothing tries to eat her
You don't
brain.
have to tell me twice.
Matt, you're right on the money right there. What we need to do is nail these goddamn windows shut, because that's how Rora got into. How did we not learn this lesson?
Come on.
Bill's like, what the fuck are you doing now? My window's shut.
Bill, do you have any idea what comes in these windows? People are dying.
Oh, all right. So, yeah, how are you guys? What are you guys doing? As not but a minute or two later, Bill's starting to come up with some water.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure. I will as we exit the room where Keelian is. I'll just close the door. Well, I'll just say to Jacques.
Jacques,
can you make a fire hot? Or okay, that's right. You are not there. Damn it. Okay,
I should be there soon because all this stuff it looks like I got at one place. It was just one. It's all ink.
Yeah.
So I don't think I travel
about your fire.
So, like,
I'll make sure the door is closed for Keelian.
Okay.
And I'll just go up to Bill and say, "Don't open that door. You don't need to deal with this."
Make an
Just
intimidation
go back to
check.
sweeping downstairs. Bill.
Dude, Anos has the jokes right there. That's awesome.
We will be leaving shortly. All right. So could we make it so that like my
You can use your strength to intimidate.
yeah, like
if you're like bowing up on him.
Well, I don't want to like be an intimidating force. I want my things to be what I'm saying to be like a warning. So I guess that would just be intimidate. It's plus 1 at least.
Yeah.
5.
I don't quite like your tone there, bud. But
we'll be leaving very soon.
Very well then. But his master, what name did you give Bill there, Cricket? Probably Wilhelm, right?
It was Wilhelm.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Master Wilhelm here has got his water starting. Yeah.
I'll grab the bucket.
Yep. I'll bring
thank you,
more.
Bill.
Yeah. He's going to bring more to you, but essentially, his opinion has been mostly good towards you, Wilhelm, as you did bring a lot of money to him with your playing, and the group overall has brought him a good amount of money, but you start to get the sense that he's more scared of you guys now. And
Why?
We've overstayed our welcome.
Yeah. That's what
I
you
thought
get
it'd
from
be
him.
fun to let all these bikers come and drink at my bar, but turns out they're assholes.
Oh, all right.
We're a biker
but
gang
he's like,
now.
I'm not. I won't.
Or the
go
9
in
Hells
there.
Angels.
Fine. But he leaves back and gets more water, and he just keeps an eye on the door. Now curious, about the door, but with you there, he's not really going to go in. So, Jacques, you stroll in about this time, and
When I walk into the downstairs of the bar, I'm going to have my little animated raven sitting on my shoulder, my little clockwork raven.
Yeah.
I'll just be whistling to it.
Okay.
Happy as can be.
Yeah. And it's
for the record, I'm just posted like inside the room with Lydia, just keeping a watch, keep watching the windows every once in a while, keeping an ear out.
Okay. Bill comes down, sees your little raven, and he's like, "Oh, look at that little thing."
Bill,
Hey.
top of the morning to you.
Yes. You're leaving, eh?
What? No, I'm just getting here.
No. Talking about your boots up there.
Oh, what?
Your friends.
Yeah, okay.
They said that
my
you're
boobs up
leaving.
there. I was like, you really shouldn't talk about the lady that way. I have rarely talked to her.
They're not my boobs.
I mean, I like your bar,
right
Bill.
there.
I don't know that we're leaving.
Yeah, it's what they said.
Well, they might be. I
All
might
right.
hang around. It's a nice place.
Let's not say they, because we didn't say it.
Yeah.
One guy said something for the party.
Well, I'll go check and see what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You get
What,
the rundown.
as I'm walking up, what time of day is it?
At this point, almost 10.
Morning.
Yeah, in the morning.
I missed breakfast this morning, Bill. I just drank a lot of beer. You want to fix me something? I slide him 5 gold. It's a lot for breakfast.
Yeah, that's a lot.
If I get some scrambled eggs, maybe, and some sausages. Make some for yourself. 5 should cover for both of us, right?
From upstairs,
will you leave
can
me
hear
alone?
the most magnificent Rubber Ducky song ever.
All right, what
I
is
got
it? What's the
Oh,
Rubber
yeah.
Ducky song?
Rubber Ducky, you're the one.
So you hear this smooth, sultry voice coming from the bathtub as you walk up the stairs, Jacques, and you see Cricket in the bathtub just playing for Rubber Ducky.
Is he like just in the hallway or what?
That's at the end of the
Yeah.
hallway. Yeah.
Right in the
Just
hallway.
left the door open.
Maybe,
It's right
but you
there.
hear,
Yeah, Cricket wouldn't give a shit. He's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
exhibitionist. He's got to perform.
yeah,
We don't get
All
no.
beautiful song.
Morning, Wilhelm. Good tunes. Anos, are you just standing in the hallway?
I'm in the room, but the door is open. So kind of seeing you, I would just go over there, just explain what happened, and then just ask him at the end of it, how easily can you burn a body?
Very, but it will stink really bad.
All right.
You know what? Let me take a look. And I wish I could say I'm sorry for your loss, but your brother was a jerk. You were the better brother anyways. Pat him on the shoulder, and I'm going to go in the room.
I just kind of
So long story short, how do you burn a body? I know where this is going.
I want to go in there, shut the door behind me. I know he was dead on the floor, and he had the pawn in his hand, which I assume they removed. Is he still tied to the chair?
No. He broke the chair that was in there.
Okay, but was he still like they had him tied up and everything?
Yeah, they had him tied up, and he was by the window, kind of leaning against the window.
Okay, so he's still just like tied up now without a head laying on the floor?
Correct.
Well, since I'm in here by myself, I'll kind of roll him over there, take a look at him. I want to inspect him, make sure that there's nothing unnatural going on here. Can I make like an
Investigation.
Arcana or medicine or investigate, whatever?
Yeah.
What do you have?
I will say either medicine or investigation, depending on. Either of those two would work.
We'll do investigate, and I'm going to guidance at 2, even though I got a 22 without the guidance. With the guidance, I got a 25.
Yeah, you've never really seen this mind flare thing in action. I mean, you've seen it before. It's attacked you and your party, but you've never seen what happens if they do manage to get their tentacles around you, so to speak. It's a clean hole in there in the skull, and it is empty. And you're looking around in there. You're looking just down his neck where the congealed blood. It's very gross.
I'm going to sit next to it, and I will just whisper to myself, the binds that Exarloth used to hold you in his service were greater than these ropes. And I will put a knee on his shoulder and use the pressure to force blood out of his neck into a vial.
Oh, okay.
And I need some blood of the bound, boys. And I found it. And I will fill up a little vial, and I'm just whistling to my raven the whole time, singing, "There's a bluebird on my shoulder."
Yep.
As I took the blood into my jacket.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, he's pretty dead there. I'll get a sheet off of the bed, wrap him up in it.
Okay. Yeah, you wrap him up.
And I'll casually open the door, walk down the hall, walk in on Wilhelm while he's in the bathroom in the tub. Say, "Can I borrow some of this water?" And try to scoop some out with a bucket. Floor's dirty in the other room.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Jacques comes in. His hands are a little bloody.
I probably cleaned them pretty good. I'm pretty accurate with my work. That's why I used my knee, just to force it out. And since it's, like you said, congealed a little bit, I don't think it's going to squirt out.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I will go in there and set into scrubbing the floor. And I've wrapped him up in a couple blankets. And I'll just start cleaning the room.
Efficient.
Singing, whistling while I work in there.
All right. Sounds good.
My singing is not nearly as glorious as Cricket's, but
All right. And
we just sound like a very happy group of people.
Constance, you are taking a nap? Praying?
No, I'm just meditating and praying.
Yeah, and once again, you did notice once that you start to get in town more, a presence that you feel with you most times is not there. Or faintly there, I should say. But not strong. But, yeah. All right, so you start doing that. Another hour or two goes by. Atlas, are you there?
He said BRB.
Okay.
Do you
Well,
need me to roll anything to try to make sure that I clean this up pretty spotless,
your
or is it fairly
investigation
easy?
check is good enough. I imagine that you're just still using that to spot things. You clean it up pretty well.
I'm like,
What kind of
hey
skill
Jacques, when
check
you
would
get a
say
second,
it
can you come
is?
scrub me back?
What kind of skill check would you say it is to make art objects?
Art objects? It definitely just fall under. I think there's tools.
Okay.
So it'd be like it'd probably just be a dexterity based check.
Like,
most
I'm
likely.
not trying to become an artist all of a sudden, but that might be an interesting way to make a character in the future.
Yeah, and it would just be. It takes some time, but you could totally do it. But you just have the proper tools to do it and whatnot. Artisan's tools, I think, would be the right set. But I guess we'll just wait for Zach to get back. We'll take a short break. Oh, hey.
If
Short break.
everybody else needs a
Standby.
break, though, yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, we're good.
What's up?
So it's on you. You're still just kind of chilling with Tori and
Yeah, Tori's off getting his rocks off. Atlas has not yet.
yeah, he comes back and he's a little sweaty, and he comes back to the table, sits back down. Yeah, that was great. What of you? Huh? Do you not see what you like around here?
No, I wouldn't say that. I just haven't decided yet.
Very well.
How long have we been hanging out now?
At this point, an hour. But if there's nothing else you really want to do, if you just want to.
Yeah, I mean, here, let me. What did I want to do? Yeah, not really. I mean, I don't know. Now I'm conflicted. It was really easy because we had broke up the scene a little bit. Yeah, Atlas is just gonna kind of flirt with the girls that come to the table, kind of a thing, and then just hang out with Tori and get the timer to run down.
2 more hours go by, and you think you have what you need.
All right. Cool. Then
Tori's pretty drunk now.
Good. I mean, I'm pretty buzzed too. I would say for sure.
You've had a long morning for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
All
I'm ready to go, and we'll head back to Bill's bar.
So the rest of you, Cricket, you get squeaky clean. You're relaxed. Constance, you can do the same.
Yeah, I would like to take a bath during.
Yeah,
those 2
all of
hours
you
or
guys
so.
just take a bath, and Lydia's in there still asleep because she hasn't slept for like a day and a half. She's out. She has 2 points of exhaustion, or 2 days. She hasn't slept in like 2 days, but
Then I'm gonna go eat my scrambled eggs.
yeah, you go eat your scrambled eggs. Atlas, you stroll in, and you see Jacques down there.
I'm talking to Bill, by the way.
Yeah.
So I told him to make some for himself. I'm trying to be friends with Bill.
Yep. He cautious. You're not sure what really happened, but his demeanor seemed to have changed a little bit. He over the past this morning overall, he's just not as talkative as he once was. To use on the
Let my little clockwork raven run around the counter while I'm talking to him about the festival and stuff.
some assets really don't like getting pushed. So Atlas knows this is not the time to go talk to the asset. This is the time to just let him stew. So I'm not going to talk to Bill. I'll make my own bath if I have to. But that's pretty much what I intend to do, is just kind of unwind a bit. My mind would be focused on the mission tonight, right? I have the things I need, the Tory piece, I know the meat. I'd like to find Cricket, plan a little bit, but I would like to go shower all the hooker smell off too, for sure.
Yeah, you go do that.
While you're walking through to go upstairs, I'm just eating my eggs. I'm just going to look over because I didn't go in the investigation room with you.
Come to or did he stay at the?
Oh, Tori's still he's drinking more at the
Naughty Elf.
Naughty Elf. Yep.
Yeah.
So since I didn't go in the investigation room with you, I don't know exactly what transpired between you and him in there. So I will just say, you look like you made a mess in your room again last night, Atlas. Don't worry, I already cleaned it up for you.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
And then I go back to eating my eggs and talking to Bill about the
Bill festival.
I'm basically just asking him about it because I've never seen it before, and he's a local. So like trying to get details on what it is, what it's about.
Well, the Last Light Festival you get, he basically tells you, is a celebration of essentially the winter solstice. It's mostly celebrated in the more northern climates. Devon is about the southernmost point as far as main city that celebrates it. Most cities below the Devon area, the region, don't really celebrate Last Light Festival because they don't really have experience all that much more shorter of a winter or days during winter and whatnot. But it's a 5-day festival, and there's every few years it's accompanied by a meteor shower. And it just so happens that there's supposed to be a really big meteor shower on the third night of An Lumen this year.
What luck.
Yeah, what luck.
That's just what I say to Bill.
Yeah,
My first time to see it, and I get to see a meteor shower.
Yeah. You've actually seen them before. You just didn't know if the customs were the same because of the region that you're from. They celebrate all the time. It's heavily celebrated because you were born so far north, and you're used to just only a couple hours of sunlight. And there's some parts up north where they just don't get anything but a twilight feel for most of the day.
Gotcha. And as far as my cleaning upstairs, once I let him congeal a little more, I would have cut his arms and legs off so that I could get him further down.
Yeah.
Size-wise, wrap it up, and then burn close any wounds. So if Atlas goes in there, he's probably only about that wide, the length of his torso, with his legs and arms stacked on it, tied up. So it just looks like a bundle of dirty clothes in the corner.
Atlas, you
don't the floor clean.
So Jacques tells you this thing, saying that he cleaned up the mess in your room, not to worry, and he cleaned up the mess in your room, not to worry.
I tell him I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about, but I imagine I'm about to find out.
You lush. And then I go back to my eggs.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm going to work my way up towards the room. I'm sharing a room with Aenos, right? So is Lydia in my room right now?
Yeah, Lydia's in the room that you guys were sharing. Yeah.
But she's not in the bath, right?
Oh,
she's sleeping?
She's sleeping, yeah.
She's sleeping. Okay. I'm just going to go take a bath. Is this the room with the body in it now, or
no? The room with the body in it, with the room of Keelian in it,
yeah,
that's not dead.
Yep.
As far as you know, is next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you guys might have already picked up on this, but Atlas doesn't like torturing people in his own room, right? So sorry for those that we displaced with the dead body. But anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna continue with my day. I'm gonna shower off, take a bath, and relax.
Yeah,
The person
if no
I really
one-
want to talk to is Cricket for
Yeah.
tonight. So
Yeah.
whenever I see him, I would talk with him.
So, Alexander, you see Atlas stroll in, look at Lydia on the bed, look at the bath, and he proceeds to fill up with water because you guys have a bath in your room, and there's the public bath in the hall as well. But he just starts taking a bath.
As soon as I see Atlas, though, before all that, I would tell him what happened.
Oh, Jesus Christ. You can't let the guy have a bath? Oh, my God. All right. Okay.
We shouldn't be here.
That
We should
changes the
leave.
goddamn outcome. No, I don't think we should leave. Okay, what do you say to him, though? He's walking towards the bath. He's already taking his shit off.
Put your clothes back on, go next door.
We got a woman that hasn't slept in days here.
She's sleeping, man.
This bar is compromised.
In what way?
We need to find somewhere that is somewhat safer especially for those of us that cannot protect ourselves.
Okay. I mean, so I imagine you just fast forward. You told Atlas the story, caught up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm about to walk back into that other room too, because I'm going to take a nap.
Next to the dead body. I love it.
It doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much I believe in the compromise thing. Show me. Atlas is going to go in the room too.
You see a body wrapped in linens.
As you start to walk in there, I'm like, are you going to go in there and take a nap? Because that's where I'm headed.
No, come on in. You're
Okay.
good, man. I'm going to take a bath and I'm going to go sleep in my room. But Anos has some unpleasant news to share with me first. So Atlas is going to begin. He's just going to move into cycles, right? Like this is the way he processes the world. Investigation. 17.
This whole
Go ahead.
This whole episode is just, hey, you want to see a dead body?
Yeah, I mean, at
Yeah,
this rate,
you
we're
investigate,
dating, dude.
and it's cleaned up. He doesn't look like Jacques missed any pieces. The body is wrapped in linen. You open it up; it's chopped up.
Hey, I just wrapped that, dude.
Okay, so that's
As
what you
I'm
meant
like
downstairs.
taking my armor off, getting into bed.
Yeah.
So that's what he meant. Okay, all right. Okay.
Dressing the body.
So what did it look like prior to Jacques doing his work on it? You're saying
I think that Anos cut his brother's head off, but there was a hole in the back of it upon examination. I
I
assume.
absolutely would have told all of them about the illithid.
Yeah, I assume a mind flayer.
Can I see the pawn piece?
Did you leave it in his hand?
I think
Anos?
didn't you take it?
Well, I
I
mean,
left it.
you. Okay, then I would have taken it. Yeah, it's just sitting on the counter next to the bed.
Okay. I want to pull it. I pick it up and I want to look at it like deeper. Is there any extra markings or any type of subtleties or anything like that? Just a
a pawn piece of a dragon chess.
vanilla pawn piece.
Black.
You know, I think that a mind flare ate his brain, but part of me just thinks it would be a nicer story to think that A&O stabbed him in the back of the head and made it look like a mind.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll let you know if there is any confusion of that. I don't believe Anos did this because of the way that he was a little concerned I was going to do this. So I'm just glad I didn't do any of this. So
I mean,
it's nice. Right?
I can dream as I pull the covers up over me.
I mean, I'm really proud of your work, Jacques. This is impressive, but I think it's a little overkill if I'm going to be quite honest with the scenario. But he's not coming back as a mind flayer. I go to the window and I want to look on kind of the outside. Is there any scratch marks and things? Like an illithid coming in through the window seems so unclassy to me. Like I would imagine that. What is the back? Is it like a back alley? Do I imagine he really actually did come in through the window to do this?
Yeah, they normally just come in through the door. They just knock.
They're like vampires.
Well, in the
man. You
middle
have to say yes.
of the morning too is kind of crazy.
Well, so is it backed up to an alley? It's a
Make an
fucking illithid.
intelligence check.
Yes, please. Thank you. That's 12 on the die, which is that's a saving throw. So what is check?
Just the modifier, straight modifier.
Oh, that's going to be a 13 then.
13. Yeah, you don't really know. It definitely seems like they could totally have come in through the window. You're not sure what purpose or reason they may
I'm just
had, or how they knew you were here at this certain time, or what?
Yeah, well, I mean, I already kind of have a feeling it has to do with the rings, right? Like, we were fucking around with the rings. We pulled it out. He had a ring on the entire time, more or less. It overheard everything that we were talking about. It's not that hard to understand that. What I don't understand is literally the infiltration through the window. Does this back up to an alley? And it was early
This
morning
side,
still, right?
It's not the main street. It's kind of not a proper alley.
Okay.
But it's not the main street. It's a smaller street. But
Is there a sewer entrance somewhere close by us?
Yeah, there is.
Can I go check it and see? I want to look at the grime around the grate of it, or if it's like a door. I want to basically see, has it been recently manipulated, and do I think that
make an investigation check?
Let's do it. Please be a tagged skill. It is. Hey, that's a 16.
It does look like it has been recently disturbed.
Okay. And so the path between here and then the window is not that bad, right? I mean, it's
not too bad.
Fairly close.
And you also know that these creatures can have means of disguises as well if they so wish. Certain ones can. It's not too far-fetched to believe that, especially at this time, close to the Last Light Festival, certain people like to go unseen. Like they often have hooded cloaks, every time you see them, they have really heavy hooded cloaks. And during Last Light Festival, that's not necessarily an odd sight.
Okay. I go back and I tell everybody else. I corroborate Anos' story. So I don't know, where's Cassidy at?
I mean, I should still be there.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I didn't know if you were down where you were, whatever. But if we're forced to talk about this and we're all going to get together, I would just say that I tracked it down and I corroborate Anos' story. It looks like sewers recently activated or disturbed, and yeah. Other than that, I'm going to go take a bath now. I'm personally not that stressed about the location. I would agree we shouldn't be here for weeks, but I think it's pretty obvious that they didn't come here to assault us. They came here to take out a witness. I think the question is also, did we get the information we wanted, or was there something that he was able to withhold from me that I didn't get? But to be honest with you, we got a lot, and so I don't think that they would have a way of knowing that. They probably were just trying to defend the witness. If I was guessing, they were worried about what he did know. I think that we did get what he did know, and that's it. That's where I stand on it, at least. Who knows?
All right.
I'm gonna take a bath. Anyone got any concerns? What do you guys think? Do you want to leave ASAP, or are we just gonna chill here for another day?
We've been here this entire time. They could have snuck in and killed us at any moment. So I think you're right. Honestly, Constance isn't gonna worry too much about the specifics. So
we need to get Lydia somewhere safe.
Doesn't her family have a castle?
Definitely agree.
I was gonna say we need to get her home. We don't need to keep her with us, but that's just because I know we go to dangerous places.
Yeah.
Yeah, Anos, though.
So
you're the only one that would know this. She did explicitly say that she does not wish to return home.
Yeah, I was wondering. She doesn't want to go home.
Well, we could call in a favor of the Baron King. Yeah, it's a secret little room, right? Has a password and everything. One entrance, as far as we know. Maybe have a back entrance.
Is this preference or perceived risk? Why does she not want to return home?
They threw her to the wolves, knowingly or otherwise.
It sounds like otherwise, right? I mean, from what I've gathered, he seemed to be a lone accomplice. Doesn't seem like the rest of your family is implicated. I would imagine she'd actually be safest back with her folks, right? Her family.
Either way, she doesn't want to go back.
Okay.
Well, she can't stay with us.
I mean, she can, but she's going to take on all that associated risk.
That's basically to my point. She can't stay with us because she becomes a liability and she becomes collateral. So
that's true. Yeah.
I don't want that death of an innocence on my conscience. I'd rather get her someplace safe. If she doesn't want to be with her family, that's great. But we need to find her a safe place to be while we're taking care of business. Because I can tell you right now, as a fighter, if you're worried about her, you're not going to be at your top performance.
Agreed.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Send her to Ethel.
She might be safe in the Church of Pelor if they're willing to house her for a time. I can't see anybody trying anything there.
Did you guys hear me earlier?
Yeah, Baron King. Yeah, we're just trying to get
Yeah, that's an option. We're just we're throwing some options out. Yeah.
Yep, totally heard you earlier. I think at that point, Aenos is Lydia's conduit, so he can go figure it out with her, right?
Yeah.
Shock?
I worry a bit about the Baron King, though.
Unless
in case
you
he has a
woke
double
me
motive.
up for this conversation, I'm asleep.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Wake up!
What were you saying, Doug?
I just kind of worry about the Baron King, and in case he has double motives. I mean, he's kind of out for whoever the highest bidder is, right?
Well,
if somebody finds out that
doesn't
she's
like
there.
Enclave, but who's to say that they're involved with what's going on with Fulton and her and House Ceres and all of this jazz?
And also, Cricket and Atlas, you two, since you're both of the criminal underground in some way, shape, or form, the others might not really pick this up in your interactions with them, but you two did the first time you interacted with the Baron King. Is that he does seem to operate by a code of honor in some way. It might not be, a noble sense of honor, but he is
thieves code kind of stuff.
Yeah. He tries to stay true to his word. And you guys picked this up already. You two did.
Yeah.
But it's
the
not.
The way I see it is if he helps us, he's going to want to ask for something in return.
Yeah,
I agree.
mean, the Church of Pelor is definitely a neutral path, right? But Aenos, can I ask? I think about this, but I think that this story coming to light could be really advantageous to disrupt the local community a bit. I think it would be nice to get everybody else talking and stirred up and concerned about something that's not us. So yes, I'm using the scenario, never let a crisis go to waste, but I think it would actually be interesting to get the town talking for the next week or so, but specifically a couple days about this crisis, because then they're not talking about us. We're less likely to be seen. I think this is a pretty big deal. Maybe we get Devon to go storm the sewers. Maybe we can actually start pushing back on these mind flayers. I think the best thing we can do for our defense is to engage the city, because they're going to be on our side without knowing it, not the enemy's side. And that begins by taking Lydia home.
I'd consider it.
Just think about it, because I think that guerrilla warfare would be a little useful right now.
Here's a thought. Why don't we talk to the lady and see what she thinks?
We certainly can. I think there's two avenues, though, right? If we can agree in principle that this information leaking would be a good thing, that can be done orthogonally to what Lydia wants, right? We can satisfy both. But Anos, I'll take your lead on it. I just think that the scenario is presenting itself.
We should talk to Lydia when she's awake.
All right.
Okay. Atlas is going to go take a bath.
All right.
Jesus,
to
go.
be clear. What'd you say?
I said, Jesus, go.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Dude,
I'm trying to take a bath for 20 minutes.
Hookers and glitter and beer. This guy's kept me here, and now I got blood on me and murder scene.
I don't want to seem like a buzzkill, but you smell like the back door of a tuna boat, all right?
Yeah. Thanks, mate. That's a nice way of saying it, too. I appreciate that. I want Anos to know I'm going to be, I don't say this to him, and he's welcome to come with me or whatever. I'm going to be polite. I'm not going to just strip down in front of his lady, but I am going to take a bath. So I'm going to be polite, okay? As much as we can in a shared tenant room, okay?
There's a curtain.
Okay, there we go. That's what Atlas is
There's a curtain.
Yeah, you do that. So the rest of you all get a short rest worth of sleep, a nap, as it were. Lydia is still dead asleep. She's going to try to sleep for 8 hours unless you wake her up. Maybe 10, because, like I said, she's been go, abducted, transported, and not really had a chance to really sleep. So.
I'm going to spend some hit die on this short rest.
Okay.
If
Yeah,
we're
me
spending
too.
a bunch of time here, I guess Atlas and I can plan.
Okay.
So, do I know if there are any places that would sell magical items in Devon?
Yeah, there's plenty. But the thing is, it's hard to really. There's probably some collectors' places. There's the Sojourns Guild as well, that have items, but you have to be a member of the Sojourn to access them. And if you are expending hit dice, make sure to deduct them from your character sheet as well. But yeah, most of the magic items, because it's been a while, are likely to be your typical +1 magic weapons and stuff like that.
What I would be looking for would be some means of communication over a distance.
Oh, yeah. Get like sending stones.
Yeah, something like that. But I would not leave Lydia's side, but saying that's something that I would be that I would like to start looking for.
Yeah, you've seen them in shops, actually. It's a new implementation of Fulton orbs. They say that there is it's a very early version of them. This is like through the days that you've kind of looked at things, passersby, like, oh, it's a new thing. They don't
see memes about it.
Yeah, they only work, if you're within 500 feet of each other right now, but maybe soon they will work miles apart.
That guy Fulton is a genius.
He is.
Come up with this.
Yeah.
Goddamn thief.
Hey, this is new
also,
technology.
once I wake up and get ready, if you want to go shopping, I'm more than happy to guard Lydia for you. Just throwing that out there.
But Cricket and Atlas, you said you were going to plan about tonight as well.
So I'm going to give Atlas the lowdown on how the Enclave cell structure works.
Okay.
That it's likely if he's meeting someone, he's going to meet at least someone working for the head of the cell. I'm going to warn him that if he hears the name the Wasp, that he needs to be exceptionally careful. I don't think that it's a good idea for us to get into any kind of altercation. Like, we can be in the shadows as backup for you in case something goes south, but I think you just need to be amenable to these people.
So you want Tori to get in?
I want Tori to get in, but we need to know exactly how this conversation goes down, because Tori, as much as I love the man, he's the wild card.
Understood.
Wild card, bitches.
I hung out with them for a few hours today. I can definitely see that, but I get the appeal. Counter proposal: whoever this contact is, kidnap them, steal their face, and then you are now this person, and then you accept Tori in, and then we both go together.
I like that. Actually, that is good. This is good. We will have to kill this person, and we'll have to act fast.
I mean, I'm hoping they're just by themselves. If I get there, I'm outnumbered. We're gonna have to. Clearly, that plan's not gonna work. But just a thought.
What became one person became 5 people now. No, I'm just joking. I'm joking.
Dude, like, got this like spy infiltration thing going, storyline. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that sounds good. I think I'll just play it by ear. Tori's kind of a friendly bloke. He's gonna figure it out. And you can. Let's figure out some hand signals maybe, and I'll know where you're stationed. And if you want me to attack him, I'll attack him. And if you want me to let it go, I let it go, and go from there.
All right.
All right.
And then I do ask Cricket really quick though. I do mention the idea about leaking this information, and that we want it to come. We want Aenos and Lydia to want to do it, but I think the backup plan is we leak it, right? So just don't do anything yet, but think about how you would do that into the city. Just a comment.
He'll take what you're saying into consideration. Like, he's not going to tell you not to do that. He is, like, Cricket feels a bit for Aenos and the girl. Like, the fact that Aenos saved his girl is kind of giving Cricket a little bit of hope for his own future, and he thinks it's kind of wrong to make decisions for her.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to make decisions for her. It would be nice for her to opt into it and want it to be that same path, but I still think it's the right move. Like, we don't know. Here, actually, Atlas will give you the. I don't know if you've ever seen this before. He'll give you the when the enemy is. He just like stares off blankly, cold, like he's just like a different person at the table with you. When the enemy has made a plan of attack against us, we must anticipate him by delivering our own attack first. And then he like shakes it off, comes back to you, and just says like, "Listen, man, I think it's a good opportunity. We can't cover the sewers. We've already got attacked on our base of operations here. Why not get Devon spun up, right?" But
that
I'm going to give it time.
To poor Voxel. And at that point, Cricket will walk out of the room.
All right.
Yep.
Alexander, so Jacques says he's willing to watch over Lydia. You find a place with these orbs. They are 50 gold pieces each.
So you said, like, what's the range on them?
500 feet.
You said 50 each?
Yep.
50 so it's 50 for a pair?
No, for one each. Oh, yeah, I guess it'd be 50 for a pair. So, or 50
half
for
the price
one.
for the receiver part of the phone. The other part... Okay.
Let's make it 100 each, because with each set comes 2.
100 gold.
I have literally not bought anything of importance until this session, and I've spent almost all the gold I've accumulated the entire time we've been playing.
Yeah,
like, what just happened?
I haven't bought anything since we went to heaven, I don't think.
Yeah.
Weird. 100 gold.
Things only said in D&D.
Yeah.
Or Colts.
500 feet. I'm trying to, like... 500 feet is, like... How far? Like, give me... what other measure would it be? I'm just trying to...
100 squares?
100 squares?
150 yards?
Is that, like...
A football field and a half?
So, like, a quarter mile?
No,
like an eighth of a mile. Eighth of a mile. About?
Yeah, close to
eighth of a mile.
Eighth of a mile, yeah.
A
little bit less.
I feel like I'm never going to use these, but sure, I'll buy them.
Just buy one? I mean, buy a set.
Like one pair?
All right.
Sure.
All right. You buy 2 orbs.
You just made a couple spies so happy right now once we find out what you bought, but maybe we won't ever find out, but...
Yeah. All right.
No, I think he's just doomed himself, because now he's going to be trying to do stuff, and Lydia's going to be like, "What you doing?
What are you doing? Huh?
How's your day going?" He's like trying to kill some guy. Can I just call you back later? You never take my calls.
And she's like, "You are not allowed to leave a 500-foot radius."
Yay.
He literally just bought his own shackles.
Oh, goodness. All right. Quick break.
So, to reiterate, Exarloth wants Fulton dead or captured. Or captured?
Yeah.
Because Fulton knows about necromancy?
Well, it's not that. Exarloth wanted Fulton to become a slave of Exarloth because of his power, right?
Yeah,
and then
because he's a
necromancy
really
was
good mage.
necromancy was a category of that, but I imagine it's the full gamut, right?
Yeah.
Fulton has been seeking power. I would imagine from everything we know, some of it we do know, some of it I'm inferring, but I think he's just seeking power in his own way. That he was always kind of a second servant to the house that he was working for, and now he's just trying to make his own
House
way.
Saris?
Yeah, House Saris. Yep. And that now I think he's just trying to make his own way, and he has the power to be power and money to be able to do it now. So I think he's probably an independent actor. And then, just to summarize, my armor wants me to kill Fulton too.
Your armor wants you to kill Fulton.
I am motivated to do that as well, but no guarantee. And I think I can talk to my armor, figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah.
You have living armor or something?
I have cursed armor. Don't
Yeah.
call him living. Yeah,
He's living in there.
he's living in there. Actually, I could use some fucking spells. I know we've leveled up. I don't know what we can do to get this motherfucker out.
You've tried.
He's not paying
You've tried
rent.
to remove curse. It doesn't work on the item. I believe Greem tried to remove curse at one point. And
This is why I always gotta identify, man. You fucked up. I don't know if you actually fucked up.
No, I'm
He
pretty
kind
sure
of fucked up.
But also, I could take it off whenever I want. We've gotten to this place where he wants me to stay alive. Ish. Like
He could go either with your death or Fulton's.
I'll tell you, it was either their hit or miss at the beginning. Okay, he definitely was like, "Do I just kill this guy sooner rather than later, or what?" And now it's one way or the other. But we'll figure it out. Fucking Uric.
Yeah. That
Curse.
guy. It's funny because there was totally a quest involving you saving his wife and because I believe his wife was pregnant, and meeting. Actually, you did meet the pixie, I believe, before it turned all crazy.
Yeah, and the pixie went crazy after that. Yeah.
Yeah. There was totally a quest to do that, but you guys skipped over it. I believe it was you had heard something about something in one of the forests, but at that time, I believe Alexander just got cursed, and you had heard about these hags somewhere, and you're like, well, maybe if we kill the hags, then that will relieve it, but that didn't really work. Or it had been 24 hours at that point, and the curse became permanent on Alexander. But you dispatched the hags anyways. We found the little girl as well. So much has happened.
Yeah, the hag little girl. Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I guess I do need more coffee. Fuck.
Do I crack another monster? I have a second beer.
Turns out
And then-
that meteor shower is just going to end up like this, and we're all fucked.
Oh God. I mean, it's something. It's one way. So crap. What was I gonna say? I'll have to get food. They're delivering food, so just a heads up. And Matt's not here. Cool.
What do you guys do now? Hours seem to pass by.
I think all Cricket really wants to do with the evening is just get ready for the meet.
All right. Very well.
Just really quick. So, what do I call these things?
Whatever you want to call them. You can
All
just
right,
call them message orbs if you want.
Sure.
Death bones.
Message orbs. Is it like sending messages, or is it like instantaneous communication?
It's instantaneous communication.
Okay. So like walkie-talkies.
Yeah, basically like walkie-talkies. But in order for them to act, you have to hold them.
Okay.
You know, you can't just have them in your pocket and have them act. You have to pull them out.
Communicate two-way within how far? again?
500 feet.
500 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thank you.
Yep. All right. So you do that. You get back with them. The day rolls on. And Atlas, make a disguise check, man. You're starting to get ready for the night. You paint your skin, you know, you put foundation on, and
I'm going to give you a bardic inspiration because I'm helping. We're planning. We're doing these things.
Is that a D4 or what is that again?
That currently is a D10.
Damn. That's a D12. That was a D10.
He plays a song, and it inspires you.
And so I have proficiency in it. Let me see here.
And you also know that you took Tori, you know, he said he didn't give you his armor. It's just basic leather armor that he has on. But he lets you look at it. You got what his leather armor looked like and all that. And you have his general vibe down, his outfit that he normally wears.
Okay. Alright. So it was a 17 on the die, plus a 2 from inspirations, 19 plus let me see. This I'm trying to remember how to do the proficiency and disguise kit. Is that
just proficiency
is that like
plus your...
Oh, it is just the proficiency modifier.
Proficiency bonus plus the relevant skill, which I believe is dexterity.
Do you want me to look at it a little bit closer to make sure we're doing it the right way? Because I don't remember.
I got it right here. I have it right here. All right.
Cool.
Any ability checks? Oh, fucking great. Okay, well that's great. Good job.
All right, I will be 2 seconds. I gotta go get my food. It just
Okay.
Food.
You know, gotten that a little while ago. That's all right. You know, whatever.
Meanwhile, how else is Jacques defiling my brother's body?
Oh God, you make it sound so terrible.
Let me tell you.
Cleaning the room. Thank you very much.
Gasp! That is treacherous. Makes me happy.
It's like in a French maid's outfit. It's like, does it lift up the arm, kind of scrub on the floor?
He's just cleaning up your mess, man. I mean, you cut his head off,
Somebody had to clean up.
and then asked him how to hide a body. I mean, come on.
How to burn a body.
Right.
All right, it will be give me an intelligence check. So intelligence modifier plus proficiency bonus.
Okay. So I don't need to roll D20, or is there a D20 in there too?
It's a D20. You
Okay.
you already did though, didn't you?
Yeah, no, I haven't touched it. It's a 17 on the die plus a 2 from the bardic. My intelligence it's not a saving throw, it's a check.
Check. Yeah.
So it's +1 for intelligence, +5 for proficiency.
So 25 is your disguise check.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
Which
and then
essentially
also,
means they would have to beat, if you gave them reason to suspect you, they would have to beat essentially a DC 25 or meet to find out any flaws in your disguise. But it looks fine to you because you have made the check. There is no do-overs.
Yep. And then I also have advantage on all those checks too, deception checks and all that stuff, because of imposter. So
Yes.
Cool. No, that sounds good to me. So I'm all
You
set.
have his voice down and everything?
Can you give me a line?
Yeah, that whore fucked beautifully last night, did she not?
Hey, I'm a annoying piece of French.
Yes,
guy
that's exactly
here.
it. I am an offensive Frenchman.
If I didn't know that,
I was like-
you're a doppelganger.
Hey, wait a minute. Sorry, we've got a global audience. Must be
Yeah.
polite.
Yeah, Cricket, it's almost uncanny how his Tori's mannerisms are copied.
Think I might like you more.
Hey,
And,
I'm certainly more cooperative.
The only difference is that his build is not the same. But it is so slight a difference. And there's a general sense of waviness to his hair. But that just comes from being an air genasi. There's always a gentle, almost like a gentle breeze at any point in time to his hair.
Oh, so he's got like the Fabio Hero hair. Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's just
Awful.
like just slowly. If you look closely enough, it looks like there's a light breeze. You know.
Hey, I think we're ready to do this, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So the night. So it approaches 8 p.m. and now's the time. Like if the party wanted to start to go to sleep, they could and benefit from it. So those of you that don't want to participate, you're able to fall asleep in any order you want and gain a full rest once 8 hours passes, starting at 8 p.m. So,
yeah, we should take
Yeah.
watches.
We should do that. We should definitely
you're like
do
fall
that
asleep.
before
We
going
should
to
take
meet this guy.
watches. All right. So who's going? I know Cricket and Atlas are going.
I thought we were all going.
Oh,
Are we
you're
not?
all going?
They're all welcome. Everyone's welcome to come for sure. And we'd appreciate the support.
I mean,
I told Aenos I'd help him guard his lady.
So this is meeting with the
Oh, okay.
enclave, correct?
Correct. Hey, Matt, can we say that me hanging out, bath, and all that was a short rest? Can I roll hit dice? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah.
okay?
It's been almost the entire day now. You've
Okay.
absolutely had a short rest. Roll your hit dice if you haven't already.
Can I make a persuasion check to try to boost our relationship with Bill from talking with him all
Yeah,
day?
yeah. You know, he does seem also impressed. He's very inquisitive about this mechanical bird. He's seen things like it, but of the crude variety, of a normal clockmaker's variety, you know, a wind-up toy, that kind of... He's never seen one that comes to such life.
Cool.
Yeah. But make a persuasion check. What are you saying to him?
It's just kind of the whole day of
Yeah.
asking him about the city and all that, and just trying to get him to see us more as people again, just your friendly travelers instead of potential.
He does
Murder hobos.
He does kind of ask you at one point, is that the men sorry, wrong voice. But he basically asks you about the man that was drug in earlier in the day.
I got a 21, by the way. To that, I will just tell him, he was just a guy that was out with us. We went out for drinks. We had a crazy night. You can tell we all look rough. And, he just drank too much and lost his head. So we
Make a
had to
deception
take
check
him
on
home.
that.
deception.
Guidance it as well. So on the persuasion, like I said, I got a 21, and on the deception, I got a 23.
Yeah, he seems to believe you. You know, he's just a barkeep. He's not super skillful, even though he did roll high. He can't beat a 23. So, yeah, he believes you. Well, I hope he's getting the help he needs.
I don't know that he'll ever be able to fully pull himself back together, but I think he's going to be fine in the long run. Probably better off than he was before.
Okay.
The jokes.
All right. So Jacques and
Jacques
Alexander.
occasionally twitches now when he
Yeah.
talks.
Jacques and Alexander stay behind. Constance, what are you
Hmm.
doing? Are you going with? Or are you staying with at Bill's bar?
Now, you guys are going to Fulton, right?
No.
Where are we going?
This is to set up for Enclave meetup is what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's down at the dregs. It's by where we came in when we came out from underneath the sewers or whatever, right, Matt? Or is it a different part of the dregs?
Oh, yeah,
Different
yeah.
part of the dregs, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go along and help see what's up.
All right.
Keep my eye out for stuff.
Thank you, man.
All right, so midnight starts to approach. You guys get on your way.
I want to scope out a good hiding spot that I can potentially watch.
Make a
this
perception
meetup from.
check. There.
I got a 20.
Yeah, you're looking around. You're like, oh, that might be a good spot. But also, you and Constance make a stealth check.
Stealth check.
Constance, you can have an inspiration for that.
Who?
Constance, you.
Okay. Well, I was gonna guidance anyway, so that's a
can still do
D10 and D4. And because I want to make sure we stay pretty stealthy. Oh, well,
Bad news.
my stealth's pretty good. I'm not gonna guidance.
Bad news.
Bad news? What is it?
I rolled a 1, so I got a 9.
Well, I
That's
got
okay.
a 29, so yeah.
Yeah. It's a group. It's a group thing.
We're
Yep.
defaulting to Plan B. We're just taking this guy's face. I'm sure Cassie's gonna love
somehow.
that.
You know, you.
So you just pick it
You
up,
kept this guy's face in my presence. I'm like, ah!
catches it.
So
Like, what the fuck?
you get closer to. I'll say you guys are about 60 feet away. Kind of peeking around a certain area, watching Atlas, who looks eerily like Tori. He's painted his armor. He's painted his skin. He's put prosthetics on. He's pretty much used the majority of his disguise kit to even look like this. He'll probably have to go refill on supplies after this. You're muted there. You muted yourself, Zach. Didn't hear what you said.
I just said shopping montage.
Shopping montage.
Oh, I love shopping.
But you see a figure to Constance and Cricket. You just see a figure. You know real details. You're so far away. But Cricket, you start leaning out and you start pushing over accidentally one of the barrels. But somehow Constance is able to see that and instantly steady it, avoiding detection.
I'm a little too interested.
Yeah.
Like, I see the figure approaching, and I'm like, is that who I think it is? I gotta find out. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck. Oh, thank God.
Oh, it's not what I thought.
Damn rats! They get bigger every day in the fucking city.
So this man approaches you, Atlas, and upon close inspection, he appears to be a half-elf with long, greasy hair that hides much of his features. And he approaches slowly and cautiously as the moonlit night. The streets are empty. They also smell of sewage. It's not a very pleasant part of town. And he just slowly holds his hand out and says, "Be at ease."
I'm always at ease. You're talking to Tori.
Yes, I assumed. No. Normally, we would kill one such as you.
I welcome you to try, mate.
But you have a special purpose. And he just waits
that?
expectingly. Perhaps you're not all that interested in this purpose, huh?
Tell me, what is this purpose?
You're so curious to find out about us. Like I said, typically we would just kill you. But
Terrible way to start a friendship, yeah?
yes.
I like to do it over beer.
So we've seen. The task at hand is an important one. You need to show us that you are capable of following orders. Now, there's a man that you know. He goes by many names, but is mostly known to us by the name of Cricket.
I know him. He's a good mate.
You don't sound French at all.
I know that. I'm fucking up. Like it's so hard right now.
You need not know about his name or the origins of it. But like I said, you have been allowed to live for this purpose of extraction.
And what do you want with him?
You need not know the purpose.
And what was your name again?
I did not give one.
And what would you have me do? Kill this cricket?
No. You must just subdue him and bring him to the crypt. He means the most local crypt that has a bust of an owl perching over the entryway. He needs to be alive.
The salesmanship needs work. I'll tell you that. You're asking quite a feat of me from a friend of mine for many years.
If you can't
What
do
do I
it,
get
then
out
you
of it?
will probably die trying.
What do I get out of this?
Do you not wish to be in?
Get me someone who knows what they're doing.
If you do not, make an insight check.
I would like to speak with your
He's like-
manager.
He's like, you. I don't like
All right,
you.
Karen.
Give me another guy. Give me a guy who thinks he
Give
knows
me
better.
another
I
guy.
need a better
I want to
salesman.
speak with your manager. 13 on the head. What was the skill? What did you ask
Insight.
for? Yeah, that is not tagged for me, so that's just a 13.
Oh wow, terrible. All right. Yeah, he doesn't seem to be hiding anything at all, and but he says he slowly shows his blade. If you don't wish to speak to me, if you do not wish to do this task, you will speak to no other. I need you to roll initiative as he swings
good.
his sword at you. You get the feeling that he is the one to speak with.
He is the manager.
I am the manager. I like that. I like that. That's a good answer. Good
I'll take a 16 on initiative there.
All right.
Let me just tell you from experience, that always goes over really well. When when I'm like talking to people, and they're like, "I want to talk to the manager." Okay, carry on.
Yep, I am.
Yeah. Speaking.
So, Cricket and Constance, you both make insight checks.
Oy. Oh,
I got a
man.
15.
Okay.
27.
Oh, shit. Constance, you notice right away from this. Atlas said something,
He's gonna die.
and this man's body posture changed completely. So, you are not surprised by this happening.
So are we there with him?
You're 60 feet away, hiding. because
Okay,
of-
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I need both of you
Okay.
to roll initiative as well.
Okay, I can dig it.
I
Maybe.
have a 7.
All right. And also, Atlas did know that, because Cricket, you did tell him that it's probably best to just listen and not really ask questions. And so, Atlas, you kind of realized that maybe you were too pushy.
I was a little too much Dory.
Yes. All right. So counter. This guy got. Oh damn! Is this from both plus? And Constance, what was yours?
21.
21. Nice. And Cricket,
7.
7. And 16 for you, right? Atlas.
Yes.
All right. Alice, do you have the surprise? Can you be surprised? I can't remember if you have alertness or not.
I'm gonna guess no. I'm gonna look at the rogue tab though.
Okay.
Expertise, evasion. No, it's not alertness. I don't think. It would be an assassin thing if I could. I'm not sure. Let's go with no.
All right. Make
Let's
a
say-
perception check, real quick, and I will tell you if. Or actually, what's your passive?
Passive is 15.
15. All right. Yeah. So I'll roll for it. Oh, yeah. He has a +9 on that. So you don't beat the 20. So you are surprised at this moment that he suddenly, almost without warning, strikes at you. And he just barely beats your initiative, Constance. But you are not surprised. Cricket, you are surprised by this happening. So you will have to take your turn gaining your reaction, essentially. And all that. Unless you
Okay.
have the alertness feature.
I definitely do not.
Yeah. So the only one that really saw this was Constance. Jesus Christ. He rolled a natural 20 and a 7. He has advantage, but if it's a hit, it's automatically a critical hit because he has assassinate. So it's a hit. I'll show you the 20, even though it's
No,
would have
I
been a.
believe you.
Well, it's just funny because
Nice.
any hit would have been a critical, but he rolled a 20 anyways.
Ah, nice. Well, we got that out of the way. I took it for the team.
That you did. All damage dice doubled. So I don't have enough.
Did you roll against my AC though, or is that where you hit the 20?
That's where I hit the 20.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Atlas, let's see here. I need you to make Constitution saving throw. And I need to roll. Let's see. It's 14, 16,
1.
6. Okay.
1 plus 3 is 4.
Okay. I'm just doubling all the die that he has on this.
I'm glad that I rolled hit die, but
All right.
I'm not full health.
So you take, as he swings his sword at you, you take 81 points of damage.
Damn, I'm down. He succeeds.
And you're down? You're done?
Yeah, I only had 68 hit points. I wasn't full health.
Oh shit. I thought you used your So
I
you
did, but
see in a blink of an eye, Constance, Atlas just collapse.
Meanwhile, Jacques, Lydia, Anos and Bill, we're just playing cards. Like, I wonder how the guys are doing out there. I don't know. Nice night.
So,
Dead.
so the reason why he had 22 d6 worth of damage is because his sword is poisoned. You double all damage dice on a critical hit. So 7d6 becomes 14d6, plus his sneak attack, which is automatically doubled, plus his short sword, which is automatically doubled, and all that sums up to 22d6 on a critical hit.
People on the other end of Atlas's sword feel, because it doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
It makes me rethink my life choices.
Constance, it is your turn as you see Atlas suddenly, he's starting to fall on the ground. He hasn't fully collapsed. All this happening at the same time.
So this is that anime style. He swings, and by the time your turn ends, then the blood will squirt out of Atlas.
Yeah.
It's
bad. Constance, it's your turn. Man, it's a good thing you brought two people with you.
Damn. We took a long rest, right?
No.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
The others are taking a long rest right now.
Of course they are.
Which we can long rest. Technically, you can be doing minor actions. So, is it okay if we are playing cards for a little bit before we go to bed?
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
Oh man.
You and Alexander are just playing some cards.
We're introducing Lydia to cards because she's like the fancy noble. Yeah, we're teaching her street games. Well, she slept all day. She needs to wake up and We'll get Bill to cook us something. We'll sit around talking, hang out.
And so the guy, I also suppose I should put tokens out there for you guys. Sorry, my bad. Let me go ahead.
Yeah, it's okay.
Let me go ahead and do that.
Ooh, shady back alley. Atlas, I just want to say that if you die this session before we get to Fulton, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Man.
Man,
then he really would have none of the same characters that we started with.
It's
like
literally years in the making getting to Fulton, and you died this session before with some random thug in some breadcrumb quest that just spurred up last minute.
Okay.
Pretending to be
We're 60 feet away, right?
correct, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna cast. This is a big one, guys, but I'm gonna cast heal on.
Damn,
Atlas.
you still have it. That's one of those spell slots.
I do.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought you had already spent it.
I have left, really, but no, because we never did the thing that because when I went to go use it before, we realized I couldn't do it anyway because I didn't have there was something I didn't have, but
Okay.
But anyway, I cast heal, casting it now. Atlas will regain 70 hit points.
7 or 70?
70.
70.
Holy shit. So I'm floating in life and then I come back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. And that's my turn.
All right. Let me get you two on the map.
Full on action, bad boy.
You guys are. Let me just take a little look here. We're 60 feet. All right. For this purposes, you're right here. And
It's
Atlas.
not fair because this guy, I'm not saying mechanically, I'm just saying in the narrative of the story, he would be surprised as fuck right now. He murdered me and then I packed up again.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
Well, the
back
thing
again.
is, he actually started walking away. He sliced you and just at half speed started walking away. He's
I'm
just
glad he didn't double tap me.
Yeah, you're dead. He doesn't care. But let me get you out there. How come I can't find your token? That's always a pain in the ass.
Did you put us on the map layer? Because I can't grab my token.
Oh, yeah, I'll get to that in 1 second. I'm just trying to find Atlas's token. And I guess does it still work here? No. Okay, that doesn't work anymore. For some reason, it's not allowing me to drag Atlas to the map anymore as a token. So I will just do this. Atlas, I'm sure you're in here somewhere. Yep, there you are. There we go. I'll just switch you to the token layer. Token layers. Change the size of you. And I'll have to make sure you can controlled by. Oh man, controlled by Atlas. It's not. There you are, Atlas Sertopa. Save changes. All right, can you control your token now, guys? Just double check real quick. All right, cool.
Yes, can.
All righty then. Let's get back to it. So that was your turn there, Constance. Did you wish to move or anything, or are you staying right there? Sorry, I missed that. What?
I didn't say anything. I just said
Okay.
Let's see. So, yo, Cricket, but I think I will move up to about right here.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna stop down there and.
Okay. Alice, it's your turn. This is interesting because you lose conditions when you die. I guess maybe you're not surprised, but you are prone.
And he would be, I would argue, he'd be quite surprised. Right?
No, he's not.
He's still walking away from me casually.
He is not surprised, though. We are still in initiative. He is already gone in initiative.
Okay. I'd like to follow him. He's going half speed, right?
Right now, yes. But, he's not... You fall down. You're prone. Okay. So you use half your movement to get up.
That's fine. I'm a fast guy.
All right. He's not that far away from you. He hears scuffling behind. It's not like, he's not like he's like, I'm just not going to look behind me at all.
Could he stealth to do it quietly and move at half his speed if he's stealth? I mean, if I was that guy, I would feel confident that I just cut this guy in half.
And just move down. That's what I'm saying. Is like, who the fuck would have expected this? But I get mechanically, don't give him a surprise, don't give me assassinate. Yeah. That's fine. But I would like to just follow him now because I already blew it.
Well, it depends what you're doing. Are you immediately standing up? Or what? What are you doing?
I mean, I'm gonna be like, how the fuck am I awake, right? But then I remember Cassidy brought me, and then I'm gonna try to get up. And my intent now is, he blew the mission, right? We can kill him, take him over, but I actually don't know where he would go back to. So I actually would like to just de-escalate and follow him. If he's moving half speed through a crowd and stuff, it's late in the middle of the night.
It's empty alleyway.
Sorry, I didn't mean the crowd, but it's late night, right? I just want to follow him.
It's totally that movie or that scene out of a horror movie when you think you kill the bad guy and you turn your back for 2 seconds, and then when you look back, the body's gone. That's what I picture Atlas doing right now.
You ever do that thing where you're walking, but somehow you're moving faster than the victim who's running away from you? It's crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think the main question here, Matt, is basically he gets 10 feet away. I mean, that's the distance is in that turn.
Yeah.
How quickly does he get away? And then does he roll perception to hear me getting up? Because I just died and got brought back to life. I'm not going to be the most stealthy guy in the world. I'm fine with just rolling the dice and seeing how it goes. So that's what you want to do.
I mean, he rolled a 23 perception.
Right now?
Yeah, I just did it.
Then he totally would have heard me.
30 seconds ago.
He sees me getting up then for sure, right? I mean,
He hears something. You can make a stealth check, though.
I mean, it doesn't really matter. If he does turn around and I'm not there, he's going to know something's up anyways. But I guess I'll just finish the job. I mean, that's the basic where I'm at is like, can I do with this non-passively or can I just attack him? So,
whatever you want to try.
Is he turning around? Or is it I have to wait for his turn and initiative to know what he's going to do?
Did you stand up is my question.
I would say I'm slowly getting up off the ground, yes. I'm
Okay.
working on standing up.
In which case, since you are starting to get up, he does kind of do an odd tick and look. And does see you move.
Then I'm attacking him.
Okay, so you use half your movement. Yeah, you can totally get up there to him.
All right.
That was the big question, if you were staying on the ground or if you were getting up.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I was going to get up. I mean, honestly, I just like got murked.
Yeah, in which case then, yeah, you're kind of surprised by the whole situation because 1 second, you're inquisiting like, oh, well, who do I want to talk to? Huh? This is not to you, blah, blah, blah. And he just with,
Nope.
You now know how it feels. Although you oftentimes you don't have poison on your blade, so it's not as deadly.
Yeah, it's fair. He came prepped, man. That was a 25 to hit with the katana.
Okay, so move up there. And 25 is a hit, yeah.
Shoop. Okay. And then 25 to hit. So then I got rolled this. Nope, that's a 10. Where's the 8? Here's the 8. Got a 13 damage.
Okay.
And then follow it up with the Wakizashi. Shit, 20.
You.
Nice,
Nice.
dude.
Nice.
So
20.
double that D6.
I know it would have been nice for it to be on the other one, but whatever. Fuck yeah! 6.
All
Right
right.
there in the
Nice.
so
All right.
12. And there's the +1 double 2. I don't think so.
No.
Just the die. Okay, so that's another 13.
Okay, 13 more points of damage.
And then I'll just be like, that was very rude.
He doesn't say anything. But that is your turn, Cricket. You spend your action getting everything back. You can still move, I do believe.
I am going to try and stealthily move to behind that wall.
Okay. Go ahead, make a stealth check.
I got a stealth of 17.
Okay. He seems to be occupied with Atlas at the current moment. But it is his turn. And he will strike. He totally could have take 2 short sword attacks against you. But he killed you in 1 shot, so.
I mean, I want to feel like a badass. I
Damn.
don't even blame him. He just sliced me down, walked away slowly, super cool. In his head, he's being like, that's the coolest thing I've done all week.
Yeah. Yeah. He rolled a 3 and a 5 on his 2 attacks. He does
Glad
not
I could ruin his day.
He does not feel good about. He just looks at you and says, "How did you survive? You were dead."
Perhaps you should join my cult.
I'm not in a cult. I don't know what you're talking about. Enclave is not a cult.
Maybe I have a cult.
But
The cult of hookers and beer.
yes. So it is your turn, Constance.
Yeah. well, you're back up and running. Let's see.
Yeah.
Thank you, by the way. Holy shit, thank you. Holy shit, thank you.
You're good.
You're getting a drink later. You're getting whatever you want. Foot rub.
You get
like,
whatever you
back
want.
I think Constance wants to sleep in his bed. That's what I think.
Right? So that's 55 feet. So. I'm not going to lie, boys. This is. I don't have a lot going on. You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to Sacred Flame dude that's in front here.
Okay.
He's the only one we can see, right?
He's the only one out there. He didn't
He's the only
come
one
with
out
any
there.
backup.
Yeah, I'm going to Sacred. He needs to make a dex save.
Dex it's a 19.
Yep, he got it. So
Okay.
it's good. Next.
All right. All right, Cricket, it is your turn. No, it's
Just
Atlas's
let him-
turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Atlas.
Couple more. I'll talk shit to him and say, you do still have the option of coming quietly.
Where would I come with you?
Pocket the sword. Find out.
You have
and
the
then,
mission should you so choose.
Yeah, right. 16 to hit. Probably doesn't hit on that one.
16 does hit.
Fuck yeah! All right.
He's wearing studded leather. He's not like coming in plate armor or anything.
So that's 9.
He's not a badass or anything.
Yeah, I mean, he just had poison. He had like the perfect opportunity to use his feature. That's the only reason he took you out.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Everybody
that
gets
one's,
one.
that one's a 14 though, so I bet that one does not hit.
A 14 does not. What was the damage though on the first one?
The first one is 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. All right. He's starting to look rough.
Bloodied, would you say?
Not quite, but almost. Yeah. Now, Cricket, it is your turn.
So from behind the wall, I'm gonna peek over and just eye him. And I'm gonna whisper an incantation under my breath, and in his ear, you can hear me going, "I heard you were looking for me, mate." And he makes a wisdom save. 18.
What devilry is this? Rolled a 2.
Who knows the shadow?
I'm casting a 5th level Discordant Whispers on him.
Yeah. What's that? Yeah. He's hearing these whispers like, what?
That's so thematic. I love that shit. Oh my god. It's midnight. He's in the middle of an alley fighting this dude, and oh, that's gotta feel terrible.
Yeah. He fucked with the. He thought he was meeting Tori. And your
He
disguise
takes
check was so good.
32 psychic damage, and
It
he
was pretty early.
must make he must use his reaction to move his speed away from me if he can.
He's barely kicking. He's just
Attack
like
of opportunity.
he
If
starts
he has to leave my space. If he
forced
leaves-
movement.
It does with whispers.
It does with whispers.
Yeah, that's like one of the most debated spells on Sage Advice, but it does.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it's not, they define force movement as like a push or a pull, but because it's psychic and he is making the decision to move himself.
Yeah, it makes sense in a way.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Make an opportunity attack.
I'm gonna go non-lethal on this one, just to clarify. A little bit, whatever you can. Side of the katana, maybe.
Yeah.
All right. Woo! That one's gonna hit. That was a 5. I'm rolling like shit, but because I have a plus 12, it's going okay.
Yeah.
That was
yeah. Your
17.
Your weapon is crazy right now. Yeah. It's
And actually, I kind of want to poison spray him back, but maybe I'll do that in a minute. But also, that's probably not lethal.
I mean, you can do it on a hit. It's not like a. You would spend a charge on a hit. It's not a typical poison spray. It's just poison spray for the
fucking
purposes.
forgetting that.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's so cool.
You just have to expend a charge on your weapon if you do that.
Okay. How much damage did you just like? How close to death do I think he is now?
He's pretty
After
close.
I don't want to kill him, so I'm not going to use the poison spray. Unfortunately, I want to really bad, but Okay.
I
So
swear.
that right there was another 9 damage.
Nah, oof. He's
Not
hanging
lethal, no.
on by a thread.
Y'all are gonna show up, dragging somebody back to Bill's bar. Now we gotta take this guy upstairs. Don't worry about it, Bill. And we're gonna be out there playing cards. Like, could you not? For one night, could you not?
And then tomorrow night we're gonna drag Fulton back into Bill's bar. No, probably not.
Chance on that one.
Oh my god.
No, I
Fucking
think Fulton's
funny.
going to be dragging us back.
Yeah, dude.
Bill's
chance.
bar.
All right, so he is moved up, but for the purposes of this, is it his speed? Tyler?
It is his speed.
Okay, so he is up 30 feet off the map. But for these purposes, you guys are able to... Actually, no, he's going to fucking try to run. Fuck this. It's his turn.
I'm faster than he is.
Are you?
Yeah, I can't catch him. He's already 30 feet outside of my zone.
I'm
so.
equal to him.
So, you're equal to him, yes.
And he's got a head start.
He has a head start.
I have a bow. I could switch to the bow while I'm running, maybe. I don't know.
Fuck, actually, he does not have the option. Well, he's going to try anyway. He's going to duck off around a corner.
Oh, so he does. Oh, I am faster than him. Cool. Good to know.
He rolled a 1 on a stealth check.
I mean, he's bleeding out. He can't be that
He's
great.
like-
at hiding.
You hear like clutter. You hear a scream. He's going through some poor woman's house. He goes out the window, and you're just around the corner waiting for him. And yeah, you knock him out if you wish.
I do. Totally. Forearm to the face. Boom. And then I pick him up over my shoulders. I go into the house. No, I want to go into the house with him on my shoulders. And I take 20 gold piece from a pouch, throw it on the floor, and say, none of this happened.
She grabs. You don't even have to make persuade. These people that live here, they make less than 20 gold pieces in a month.
20 gold. Straight on the ground, and I
She
say,
grabs
none
it.
of this happened.
She grabs her 4 kids,
Mhm.
and she leaves.
We're rich, bitch!
And she's just like, shh, don't say anything, kids. Don't say anything. And Cricket, you see all this happen and stuff like that. And, Atlas has a body.
Yeah.
And Constance, you see the
Oh.
same
Surprise.
thing.
So he's knocked out right now, right?
He's knocked out.
You don't know. You're coming up and talking to me. Probably want to know what the fuck happened. But yeah,
But
he is knocked
Cricket,
out.
you notice that there's a tattoo. Now that his arms are dangling. Alice, you notice this. Everyone knows there's a tattoo of a cat on his wrist.
That's cute.
Cricket, you know that this is probably his call sign.
Okay.
His call sign
Well,
said he's cute.
Disarm him, strip him, search him.
He didn't have much on him. You see, there's a empty vial that looks to have some residual liquid in it.
Poison.
Yeah,
All right. So that clearly
Atlas,
didn't go.
you got fucked up. You have a massive migraine right now.
Yeah. Clearly that did not go down how I planned it at all. I showed up a little bit too much like Tori would have. So I'm telling you, I lasted about 5 minutes longer than Tori would have because there was no way he was making it out of there alive.
Tori would have just died.
He would have died instantly. Like I was showing up a little too much like Tori. I got smacked for it. Where is Cassidy? Holy shit! I owe that guy a beer.
At this point, Cassidy walks in.
I'm just walking. I'm like dusting myself.
I just give him a
off.
hug. I'm like, oh my god, that was so scary. Do I do that to people, Cassidy? Do I do that to people? It's just, oh my god, I gotta think this through.
What do you mean? Is that what you do to people? You do it to people all the time, even not
He just
people.
swung at me. All I did was talk. It's so rude.
I'm not going to pretend to understand the seedy underbelly of the organizations you claim to be part of, but yes, I imagine that's what you and they all do to people.
Jesus, I need to talk to the GM about a class change. I want to go paladin or something. Like, I can't assassinate people anymore after this. Oh my god!
It's like that old.
All of a sudden, Atlas finds religion.
Yeah, it's now's a perfect time to talk about Paylor.
Dude,
Right?
Atlas
I
is
just
open
hand him
to
a
it.
pamphlet. We can talk when you're ready, son.
He's had one fucking hell of a day right now. And actually, what's hilarious too is he's probably going to go back to that brothel and actually finish the deed because he was having this kind of like this issue. He's like, I might die tomorrow. No, I didn't know I was going to die tonight. Thought it was going to be tomorrow.
Yeah, Cricket, you see Atlas
Well, we're not
in the
there
most
yet.
disheveled scene you've ever seen him be in,
It surprised the fuck out of me too, mate. When the moment you're talking to him, like our plan was, next he's fucking slicing your throat. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I asked for a manager. I think that pissed him off. I think he might be the manager. I don't know.
Well, what else did you say? And
really?
what else did he say to you?
He didn't say. Oh well, I guess he wanted you, Cricket. You did something to fuck with his head. I love that. But he said something like, "Oh, okay, it's coming back to me. Sorry guys, sorry, fucking headache. I have to bring you to a crypt that had a bust of an owl perching over the entryway. I need to bring you alive." And then, if you could believe it, he had the audacity to offer me that offer again as I'm chasing down his bleeding ass. Like he's just like, "Hey, you can still go get Cricket." No, nah, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, if that's the way you want to take it, yeah.
The family that lived here just left, so we can actually stage up inside this lady's house for a hot minute. They just left.
Well, the way I see it, we have options. We can kill him. I can take his face, and I can go investigate the crypt right now. We can interrogate him, and then go back to Bill's after we kill him. But the face
I
thing.
don't like the idea of you killing people.
I understand, Constance.
I'm
You
just
don't
gonna
like
leave.
the killing. I understand. But this man is a very bad man.
He's a bad man.
He is a bad man to you, but he still has a purpose in his life. And as far as I'm concerned, he's out cold. We can take him someplace where the authorities can deal with him. But I'm not going to be a party to this killing shenanigans over and over again.
I was waiting for Cassidy to be like, "Yeah, you're right. He killed a bad man. Atlas was dead, but then I saved him."
Oh, no.
Who is the worst man in this room?
You are a bad person in that regard, although I don't think you remember why you were a bad person, so...
That's
true.
kind of what I love about the whole argument that Cricket's trying to make. Like, this is a bad guy. He just assassinates people. If they're in his way, Atlas is just sitting there holding them like...
All right. Well, Constance, take some gold for the church. Head home. Here's some cards. I'll give you
Yeah.
100 gold.
Did you just
Right.
You
build...
shut the fuck off.
you just pulled a bill on Constance, man. You just told him to go sweep in the corner. Damn.
I don't want to upset you, my reverend. I don't think you want to be privy to everything that happens.
Atlas found out what it's like to be one of his victims, and Constance got the first hand of what it is to be Bill. Like, this night is rocking some
So-
people.
I'm going to take the 100 gold, but here's the piece. Just because I leave the room doesn't mean that Pelor's not watching you. You've been warned, both of yous. And I'll turn around and leave and go back to Bill's bar.
Okay.
Man, who would have known this breadcrumb would result in huge character arcs for the party?
I don't know
Half
what
of the
I
party
just walked
retires.
into, but yeah. I just turned into Bill like Matt said, and I'm like, oh, man.
No, it's like
And then
that. Oh, go ahead.
This entire thing was just the backstory, and then the actual story is 40 years from now. Cassidy's rubbing down the bar. He's just telling stories in the bar back when he was an adventurer.
I got a bar called the Holy Rope.
about Atlas, the
actually
now
Bill
paladin.
Yeah.
It's Bill.
And he's just sitting in the corner. He gets free drinks.
Man,
But
I would think about Dip and Pally if it made any mechanical sense whatsoever. I got high charisma, but okay. So do we want to do it here in this house? Because I think we should interrogate. He's not going to say anything, but we should try a little bit. Who
We should
knows?
do it now. We should do it quick.
Agreed.
Constance is gone. You're like, slice his face off. Done. Pelor like taps me on the shoulder. It's like,
So
So it's time to a check.
Does someone have to get tortured every session?
Dude,
Oh, this guy, yes.
I'm
this is
sensing a
how
trend here.
great stories start. All right, time to a chair.
I knew it.
That has been uttered at least
I'm going
17
to-
times in this campaign.
Some sort of spoon or something that was in here with prestidigitation.
Oh
And
god.
I'll push it to his foot.
Oh, burn it. Yeah. So you make it hot or whatever, or
I'm going to make it hot, and then I'm going to press it to his foot.
all right.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
God. Oh, I was so worried there for a minute. I didn't know what you were going to do with that spoon.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I was like, oh god.
Scoop his eyes out.
That was pretty mild mannered.
Jacques gets a little call on one of those orbs later. We need you to come clean up another room. What the hell?
Atlas is set up, and he's just letting Cricket do his thing. We both know what we're up for. I'm gonna start taking off the makeup and stop doing the stuff and put it away in my handy haversack, my costume bin, and just kind of start putting stuff away.
Meanwhile, Alexander and Jacques are, they're still playing cards or whatever, and I think Matt.
Meeting with Fulton tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's technically today now. It's just past midnight. Yeah.
Early. Okay.
I'm really gonna need a long rest, guys.
And he finally wakes up. I'll pull a chair.
I'm
and I'll
like
sit
that.
right in front
Yeah,
of him.
he wakes up when you do that. What are you doing? You should have figured. Knew it was too risky.
Code name.
My name is the Cat.
What is your place in the cell?
I'm just a messenger for tonight.
Insight.
No, that's a D12. Hold on.
I have a 14.
Seems to be telling the truth.
I'm gonna cast hideous laughter on him for a minute, and then I'm gonna, if he passes his wit save.
Natural fucking 20.
Okay,
Phew.
I'm gonna try it again.
Oh, god damn it. Okay, well, okay. He tried again. So what are you doing? He just starts cackling as well.
I'm gonna make him cackle as hard as he can for 1 minute.
He is gasping for breath and trying to claw at his face, but he is tied up and unable to. You see this, Atlas. You've never really seen Cricket interrogate. It's kind of disturbing.
I'm taking some notes, man. I'm a ramp up kind of guy. He's a jump in the deep end kind of guy.
This guy is like having a hard time breathing. Essentially,
I'm
he's
gonna
laughing
let
so
the,
hard.
I'm gonna let the spell fade after the
Okay.
minute, and I'm gonna ask him again. What is your structure in the cell?
Make a persuasion check with advantage. Or intimidation. This would be intimidation, yeah.
Nat
advantage.
20, my friend.
Yeah,
No,
your
it
camera's
isn't
pretty
that
far
funny
away.
kind
It's
of day.
okay. I believe they're fine.
That'd be a 35 intimidation.
Yeah. I am not the leader. But I am about where you were.
What is your mission in Devon?
Kill you. Or not kill, but it is to find you. We had rumor that you were at Bill's bar. Is your current location. This information was just recently found out, but a day ago. You made quite a ruckus with that performance you did.
Yeah, seems to have been luring the rats out of the woodwork, you might say.
If that was your plan, you deserve all the credit.
Out of character, Atlas, you're the one that had the command runes for the golems, right?
Yeah. Just so you know, he's way too far away, but I can give it to you if you want.
I just want to get the rune and be like, what are these golems for? I killed your other agent.
The stag, yes. She had gone unheard of. As you know, we don't, with your 35 intimidation, he's like spilling a lot right now. As you know, we're not always privy to everything. But as far as what I heard, is a different story. You let me walk out of here tonight, and I will leave the Enclave, which you know that is a death sentence. But
I'm gonna deception and agree to it.
okay.
That is a 32.
He rolled really well, but he can't even meet that.
Can't catch this.
All right. We have agreed then.
We have an accord, you might say.
Very
Tell
well.
me what you know.
The stag, from what I have heard, was supposed to deliver something. I do not know where, but there's weird happenings going on in the Enclave the past year or so. I heard a rumor that we were helping some third party out. I do not know what they are. I also know that... Do you personally know who the Wasp is?
Yeah, I would have gotten commands and everything from him, I would assume. That was probably the higher up in the cell that I was in, according to what we had talked about.
Yeah. Did we establish that was one of the captains?
Yes, we did.
Okay. It was
They're all
actually
bad
a
guys.
female. Not a guy.
Okay.
My bad.
Okay.
But he says the Wasp is reaching her nest temporarily here in Devon. She may already be here.
Is she your cell leader?
I think. I have not met the actual leader. But I think she is, yes. Strange one, this one. She is from Turin. I don't know why she is down here. But I have heard rumor that she has peculiar interest in you.
Well, when you know as much as I do, and when you take something from the Enclave themselves, they ain't too happy about it.
I imagine not. Is it all? Can I go now? You promised me freedom.
Hey, where are you stationed at? Where have you been sleeping the last couple nights?
Here and there. I don't have a
detail.
house in Devon.
My friend
you-
here tells me that you were supposed to take me to the crypt. Tell me more about this crypt.
So he goes on, and he tells you what he knows. That it is a crypt with a bust of an owl over it. He says the name of the crypt is some lord that doesn't reside here. He doesn't know who they are. He says Archibald is the name of the crypt.
Nice.
It means nothing to
flag
you,
back
Cricket.
there.
Doesn't mean anything to you, Cricket.
Atlas drops a vial at the same time as he's trying to put things away. So
Oh,
don't mind me. Don't mind me.
But he just says that you're supposed to meet an operative. He says, we did not expect you. Well, this man, it doesn't look like Tori anymore. I don't know who the fuck he is. But we heard you were guarded by mercenaries and to be careful. And,
How do you report to your cell leader? Where do you leave your messages? How do you get to him?
he just tells you that there's a tree with a knot hole in it. And that's how he's been exchanging messages with his direct leader. And he tells you about the crypt that that they didn't expect Tori to deliver you within a day, but like soon, within like 2 or 3 days, to the crypt itself. He says he doesn't know who would be there. It could be his direct leader. It could be this Wasp person.
Tell me what your next 72 hours were going to be like.
My next 7... I need
if you
you
would
to
have
make
met Gory,
Yeah, you need to make an intimidation check or persuasion. How are you? It seems like you're going about this somewhat nice.
I mean, Atlas's style is he doesn't go. You know what I mean? He'll work his way up to
Yeah.
fucking murder as needed. But
Well,
um,
Cricket just really hates these people.
yeah, no, I understand. That is a 24.
It seems like Atlas's existential crisis is now over. He's back to normal.
No, I'm just asking questions. I'm not gonna
yeah.
slice faces. I might have to leave the slice face thing. I don't even know how to play it yet. But
Yeah.
24 to ask him what the next 72 hours are going to be like.
I was going to follow you and kill you.
Sorry, my wife's yelling right now for some reason. What did you say?
I was going to follow you and kill you. You see, and he looks at you, Cricket. This one is worth a fair price. Anyone who brings him in is likely to rise in the ranks. I'm supposed to just deliver this message to you, but I was going to follow you and take you unawares.
Hoping that I would take you to Cricket.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
But now
And
my
then
next 72 hours is getting the fuck out of town.
after you killed me, what were you thinking you were going to do?
Go to Bill's bar and see if Cricket was there, but he is obviously here.
How many other people? Where did the Bills Bar intel come from, and how far do you think it's propagated?
He put on a massive performance but a couple days ago. Word got around that there was a really good bard.
Okay.
What do you know what the Enclave's interest in the Baron King is?
No, metal somewhat, but we don't care about him too much. Not really. Sometimes he might overstep his bounds and we kill a couple of his henchmen.
Do you know why the Enclave was running around trying to discredit him? I hear you have more creatures in the ranks than people these days.
Like I said, there has been rumor of third parties to the Enclave. I do not know how we are working with them. I have never met creatures other than elves, half-elves, and humans, personally. But as far as discrediting the Baron King, a lot can come of it. I do not know the purpose, but anything where we are allowed more persuasion or more reputation than him is always good. Basically getting to the point where if we discredit the Baron King, we can get more work in a way for those in the underground that even know of the Enclave.
Now, to recap, what was his operative's name? Just Cat?
Cat. Yeah, the cat.
Okay.
You get the feeling that he also likes to play with his subjects, hence the name Cat.
Okay.
I have one final question for you, mate, and it'll behoove you to be as honest as you possibly can. Do you know of any other cells in any other cities?
I only know of the rumored wasp coming down from Turin.
With that, I'm going to use my psychic blades, and I'm going to fucking kill him.
Wait! Yeah, kill him.
Damn it! I was about to say, I was like, we should have asked him about his last year of jobs, right? Got some past jobs.
That's a mistake. But
Okay.
when I kill him, I'm going to capture his shadow.
You capture his shadow, and you can become him for 24 hours, I think.
It's only for 1 hour within the next 24 hours.
Okay. So you're not him yet, but as soon as you activate, it's for 1 hour.
Yep.
Yeah.
What I want to do is I want to write a note to leave his people as him. Like I'm going to go to that tree as him, and give me a little bit to write you up what I'm leaving for him.
Okay.
Okay, and now Atlas will be Cricket, and now you playing him, playing as Cricket, will take us to the crypt, and then.
Well, I think we can wait the 3 days. We can
I'm
take
fucking
care of
around.
Fulton.
Yeah.
We can take care of this, and then we can figure out whatever the fuck happens at the last night of the festival.
That guy was a real jerk. That's all I have to say. And Atlas
He's
is
a
packing
real
his stuff.
He's a real jerk, this guy.
Did
He's
you
a
want to
real
do that
person.
right now, Cricket? Did you want to go leave a note?
Thematically, that's what I want to go do
Okay.
right now, and then I want to go back to Bill's as me
Okay.
later. I will write you a note between now and next time we play.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good. All right.
I'd
So
like to think on this rather than just impulsively give you something.
fair enough. You have an hour, so you're able to come up with something. But Constance, you get in there, and Alexander or Aenos and Jacques, are you still playing cards at this point, or did you go to sleep?
Yeah, I assume the 4 of us are playing. I'm trying to get all 4 of us. Trying to group bonding here.
Oh yeah, and Lydia and Cillian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, not Cillian still. I don't give a shit about Cillian.
He's like,
Cillian's like, I want to play.
join. No, fuck you, old man.
Nah, if he wants to join, I'll let him.
Yeah,
I'm not,
he's
just gonna,
gonna
I'm not
wanna
gonna go
join.
get him.
You
All
want
right.
to play poker, old man? Yeah, I'd love to take all your money.
So the 5 of
Yeah,
us are
right.
just basically sitting around playing cards. Do you? I guess do you participate, Anos? I'm not gonna speak for you.
By the way, was that agent wearing anything valuable at all? Like his weapon magical? Or
He
anything?
did have some loose change on him. He had 11 platinum pieces and 60 gold pieces.
Damn, that's loose change.
That's a good change.
Whew.
For him.
I mean, I would have put
I got
on all
100
his
gold
clothes
from-
and everything after I turned into him.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. There's nothing else he's wearing that's like really all that great.
I think we should buy diamonds with this, just given the recent run-in.
But yeah, Anos, are you participating?
I don't think so.
All
Doesn't
right.
seem like
He
something
watches,
to do.
but Lydia plays.
Yeah, it's like I'm just kind of like walking around the bar, checking out windows every once in a while.
Yeah. All right. Anything you guys wanted to accomplish, or just kind of playing the cards and?
I am trying to continue to keep Bill. Try to get back into Bill's good graces.
Okay.
I'll let him play with the little Clockwork Raven while we're playing. Try to establish some sort of trust with Lydia, because I know obviously that Aenos cares about her, so I'm just thinking long term, in order for me to be able to protect her, it would be more helpful if she saw me as like a nice person and could trust me versus being scared of me, because she's never actually seen me do anything dangerous. She saw me
Yeah.
get knocked out in a cave once. But try to build up some faith there, and then Cillian sitting at the table.
All right, yeah. And at this point, Constance walks in.
Ah! Priest, Father, Reverend, Lord. What? I'm not sure your title yet, but you want to join me in losing some money to this lady that claims to be a noble? I say jokingly. Because she's clearly a swindler. I will continue to lose on purpose.
All right.
I'd really like to go to sleep.
Well,
I'm really tuckered. And our other party members seem to really like putting themselves into danger, so I think if it's alright with you, I'd like to just go to sleep now.
I just look over at Bill and I'm like, yeah, they do drink really heavily for this festival. Have a good night then, Father. We'll see you in the morning. Don't know why I'm
Till the
talking in this accent.
It's a catchy tune, I get you.
All right. Not too
That's funny.
shortly after that, Atlas and Cricket. Well, Cricket comes in a little bit later, but Atlas comes in.
Oh, Atlas, what a rare treat to see you return home from a night of merriment without having some unusual company in tow behind you.
Can you just... A guy attacked me tonight, guys.
Bill's like,
I was just talking to a man, and then he just like slashed me, dude. Cassidy, man, Cassidy saved me. I gotta go sleep.
Bill goes, are you all
I'll
right there?
I'll pat a stool next to you and be like, "Well, we got a beer and something to eat if you want to
Yeah, Bill
sit
comes
by the
over to
fire
you.
for a minute."
Bill comes over to you. So, you were attacked, eh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. Here's a beer. It's on the house.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Really, this is. I wasn't expecting this from tonight.
You know there, bud, you look a little pale.
Yeah. I mean, on the bright side, I don't think I mechanically died though, right? Because like you die when you make the death saving throw.
Yeah.
You're just like unconscious.
You were dying. You were.
I just got fucked up.
You were
Yeah.
dying, but
Yeah.
it was so quick that because Constance casted heal on you.
Yeah. I was like,
You noticed
I really
it.
was mentally prepared to go into my death tomorrow. Like if that is what it took.
Yeah,
it was
this
the right
kind of
moment,
like
right?
took you by surprise.
24 hours a little early, you know. So I'll drink the beer and I'll have like barely just nibble on the food, but like leave the plate behind, kind of, and then I'll try to be merry. But you guys can tell that he's shook. This is probably the most shook you've ever seen him, and he's gonna have to sleep it off to kind of get back to normal.
You know, I've heard this town is full of all sorts of assassins and rogues and shady figures. Just a matter of time.
I'm dipping paladin.
You know, Bill doesn't seem to have that.
But Bill's been telling me all the good stuff about the town. Tell him about it, Bill. Go on, don't hold back.
Yes, the Festival of Light there, eh? You know, they do the human catapult tomorrow into the ice-cold water. I've never liked doing it myself, but they give prizes whoever can toss another person in the farthest. Some celebration of, you know, becoming a star yourself and all that. But it's fun for the visitors.
I thought you were going to say human caterpillar, and it's like,
No,
okay.
God. No.
And don't worry. Tomorrow we'll go catch up with that old buddy you've been talking about. The whole reason why we're here, and you'll feel right as rain.
I'm going to bed.
All right.
We're all like going to bed.
All right. Cricket comes in not too long after. It's getting pretty late, but you all are able to go to sleep. Some of you keeping guard. You're able to keep guard throughout the night. Nothing bad happens throughout the night, and you wake up in the morning around 7 to 8 a.m. And, you know, with Jacques being overly nice to Bill.
Uh-huh. I'm going to go help him make breakfast for the whole crew.
Yeah.
And I'm going to pay him 10 gold for it.
You know, maybe I had the wrong idea about you. You know, you come in here with unconscious bodies over you. I don't know what to expect, eh?
You know, sometimes, Bill, people have the wrong idea about themselves half the time. I can't blame you for misjudging. We're really a group of good, honest folk.
Make a deception check. I mean,
We've never
it's
done
half and
anything
half.
wrong.
24.
24. All right.
I never thought I took deception on a whim. Didn't think I'd ever need it, and this session I've been using it quite a bit.
Yeah. You know, if you could do something for me though, is there's a smell starting to waft in through the cracks of the floorboard. Eh? So I don't know what it is, but tell that man to shower.
Well, I'll take care of it. Actually, do you have a bag? Do you have like a bag? I'm gonna be real honest. I'm gonna level with you, Bill. I'm gonna tell you what's going on up there. We're not the cleanest group of people. I got a lot of food that I've been leaving around my room. You know, I like to eat. We've been drinking a lot. A couple of my buddy's friends threw up. I'm gonna clean it up. I'll clean it up. I don't want you to do it. I'm gonna do it. It's our mess. It's starting to smell bad. You got like a thick bag I could take that out with?
Oh,
I'll
that's
just
why you
take
don't
it,
want
though.
me going in there.
Absolutely. It's a mess, and I'm ashamed.
It makes sense.
I travel with animals.
Yeah, I got some potato bags, some heavy canvas sacks.
Ah, perfect. Can I get one? I'll go clean it right now.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, he just grabs one. There you go. He gives you like 3.
I am going to go up there, take the body, put it in the bag, and then I will take it. I'm actually going to follow the that small kind of back alleyway to the sewer entrance that Atlas pointed out the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And once I get down there, I'm going to burn the body and then push the remains into the sewer itself.
All right. So you put the body in these canvas sack bags, right?
Uh-huh. They've been made to fit now.
Yeah. Okay. And you just go downstairs with them.
And I'm just whistling while I'm working. I just throw them over my shoulder and carry them downstairs. Remember, when I cut the pieces, first I let it sit so that the blood can shield a little bit.
Yeah.
Then as I cut the pieces, I would use my flame cantrip to burn the wounds closed so that there's no actual drippage.
Yeah. I got you.
Thought about
That's kind of scary.
Dude, you should be a surgeon.
Yeah.
Atlas is terrified.
I may have taken like a trophy or two for myself.
Whoa.
Just a trophy or two.
That's why I'm helping him cook this morning.
I don't think the GM can hear that and not alignment shift you.
No. Jock is already kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Jock's alignment right now is just chaotic insane. I don't know that there's a good evil anywhere on there. He's just gone.
Right.
So, yeah, you put it in canvas bags. You did a pretty good job. No, your people just look at you odd.
But you're able carrying sacks, potato sacks.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like 7 a.m, so it's before too many people are around.
Yeah, you're able to do it.
Yeah. So like I said, I want to get down to the actual sewer next to it, burn it down as much as I can. Obviously, I can't burn through all the bone. And then kick what's left into the water. If he had any identifiable jewelry or anything, I'm going to take that first, though.
Yeah. All right. Take all that off. Interesting. Okay. Well, that happens.
Then I come. Then I want to go back, cook breakfast, and wake up the rest of the party with breakfast. That Bill cooked.
Okay. You go do that. You guys have subtle knocks on your doors, and
how do you smell it?
Atlas just wakes up. I'm just like right there shaking him. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
I mean, that's way better than last night. Alice will shake it off. He appreciates it. He puts the food on the bed and just kind of sits there, kind of over it, just thinking. Today's a big day. Last night was unexpected, and he's going to take 5 minutes in center, meditate a little bit there.
I'm going to try to gather the majority of the party downstairs, Lydia and Cillian included. I'm learning to like him. I'll force myself eventually.
Yeah.
And I will wake up the father and ask him if he'll bless our day before we get started. I know it's a big one. I want it to go well.
So we did take a long rest then, yeah.
Everyone take a long rest, by the way. Click the long rest button. Finally. 5 sessions later.
I feel like 1,000,000 platinum today. Like I'm just really feeling it. And the Father will bless our food here and I think it'd be great. Good start to the day.
Be amazing. Yeah, so I come on downstairs. I'm asked to do a thing, and I look Jacques straight in the eye as I say this. So that's got to be the damnedest nice thing I've heard come out of your mouth in the last few days. It's good to have you back.
I consider myself a good feller, and I throw a wink over at Bill.
The most agreeable one of you.
Yeah. He's just like, I like money.
Yeah, I like money, and I like people that are polite.
He's like, I like money, and I like my bar. And so far, you've paid for both. So,
all right. So you guys eat your breakfast. Yeah. And the morning goes on. What do you wish to do for the day?
I guess I would just go over to Atlas and hand him one of the 2 message orbs. What do I call them?
All right.
Yep.
So Atlas, you now have an orb that can send instantaneous communication with its pair as long as you're holding it and speaking into it.
In case you need it.
Yep.
We can share it among a group.
Cricket,
That's
what's
pretty
that?
cool.
Never mind.
All right.
How much were these orbs?
100 gold.
Maybe I should go on a shopping trip too. I'd like to get some as well. I think it'd be good to have another set. That way we could split more than 2 ways. Although I think 2 is probably good for right now.
The shopping in this town is great.
I know how much Jock wants to go back. I'll take him. It's fine.
Yeah. You're able to
I really
find-
enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's quick. It's easy. Find anything you pretty much need for the most part.
You might pick up that Jacques, like, you might not even recognize him at this point. Like, he is literally running around in awe at, like, everything in the shops and stalls, like, overly nice with people that are passing him, wishing everybody a good morning. It might, if you didn't know him, this might seem normal for a happy person. If you do know him, it might be a little off-putting.
Yeah. And also, Jacques, you're -4 to all your checks that you should have been doing, by the way, is now a -3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, I do need to lower that. Yeah, I've been doing that. I've got a little note over here.
Okay. It's now -3 because you've had a long rest.
Yeah, it's pretty much. I was trying to use guidance on the last, like everything I did yesterday, and it wasn't quite keeping up with the -4, but it was reducing it usually to like a -1 or 2. So.
Yeah. Well, good. Alrighty then.
Can I get a cloak of invisibility? Is that a thing I can try to hunt down and figure out the price of?
Let me check here.
He's like, not today.
If we go to a cloak shop, can I get a cloak of protection?
Let's see here. Hold on. Hold
it.
Shopping episode.
You're gonna have to put it in
Fulton
like
who?
the production value here. Be like, and everybody's like holding up random pieces of clothing on their webcams, and you got some playful music going right now.
Yeah, Cloak of Invisibility is a legendary item, and it is unavailable.
Okay.
What about a cloak of protection?
Absolutely.
Sweet. How much is that going to cost?
500 gold pieces, I believe. Oh, hold on. Actually, I think let me just double check. 'Cause I think
Did you win 500
I
last night?
double the prices mostly.
Oh boy.
Well, it's a capital city. But let me just double check with the base. I think it's 500 for uncommon. Yeah. It's 500 gold pieces for +1 cloak of protection. Or a cloak of protection, which is just +1.
I'm just going to throw this out there. I went from literally so much gold that I was like, there's no way I'll be able to spend this. I now have to my name 2 gold, 8 silver, and 10 copper.
Wow.
Yeah, you are poor.
Yes, I am very broke now.
Now
Now I'm going to try to be bumming money off a bill.
So, it does require attunement.
Yes.
Okay, just so you know.
I will take it back and attune.
Okay.
Golly, how did I had so much money. Like 3 hours ago, I had so much money.
But Atlas, you're shopping
Pissing
for
away
cloaks.
money.
You go to the magic cloak store, and they're like, "Oh, I wish I had such a legendary item like a cloak of invisibility." Unfortunately, I don't think they really exist outside of stories. But I do have this cloak of the manta ray, and he pulls it out. And I don't know if you remember this, but one of your old characters from the Legendary Heroes campaign had a cloak of the manta ray, which just gives you a swimming speed of 60 feet, and you're able to breathe underwater.
That's actually interesting because I can breathe underwater as it is. Well, I can hold my breath indefinitely, right? But the 60 feet's awesome, and also that doubling up would be cool. How much is it?
It is also 500 gold pieces.
Fuck yeah! Why would I not buy that for 500 gold pieces? What else does he got?
I have. You want something more? Let me see here. Okay. He has 2 more magic cloaks. Let's see here. Ooh. He has a cape of Montbank. 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 However you want
Mont
to.
Blanc.
Montebank.
Yep. He holds it up and is red with golden inlay, and he brings it to you, and it smells of brimstone.
Delicious.
If you
So-
wear this, you can transport yourself hundreds of feet instantly. Once a day.
And how much is this one? 500 gold too?
No, this one is the rarest one I have. I value
This
it
one
at
is your life.
7,500 gold pieces.
7,500.
By the way, I sent you the note in Discord, Matt.
Cool.
Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
Although, if we are shopping, I would like to pick up some healing potions.
Oh yeah, those are easy to find.
Just-
You can
right,
find
that's what I'm
greater.
saying. Just whenever.
You can find up to greater
Oh.
easily.
Even better. Even
Yep.
better. Okay, I'll be right back.
He
Yeah, I
also,
can't drop.
yeah,
Go ahead.
It's 7,500 gold pieces for that one. He also has. Let's see here. Yeah, he just has another cloak of protection.
Okay.
And then he has a bunch of just regular cloaks that look really nice.
Didn't you say at one point we had like a like a fund from the city itself that was producing money, or no?
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
that's-
24.
In the
There's
treasury.
Yes, I have 2,400 gold of treasury funds, which was 4,000 minus 1,600 of diamond dust.
Yeah.
Is
But like
24,000.
the town itself
2400.
has like a shit ton of money. Well,
Yeah,
less now.
Less now.
Yeah, there's funds and there's shit going on. It's not producing any money.
Embezzling, it's all right.
You guys are, you embezzled.
I didn't embezzle. I told the committee what I was doing when I took the money, and I've been clear with everybody here that it's council.
Yeah.
I didn't just say it's like Atlas's money. Here's money. I've been saying the entire time it's funds, and there wouldn't be a city or state without us being alive. So I think
Sure.
diamond dust is a pretty fair
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not saying that's bad.
I didn't embezzle.
Okay.
I may murder, but
I
I
didn't
I'm
embezzle.
not
I just
embezzle.
took money from the treasury.
I draw the line at thievery.
I definitely do.
All right. So yeah,
I guess
you guys
since
shop. And anything else there? You guys want to search for anything else item wise? As you're going through the town, and it's a lot more festive. There's games going on. You see the human catapult game as its hours start getting close to midday, where there's basically a bunch of people by the bay, and they have these large rubber band things that have like a seat in them, and they have another person pulling the bands back and someone in the seat, and they let go and they fly into the bay. And it seems to be just a fun little thing they're doing. As you go do that, general merriment around. There's little puppet shows, puppet theaters going on in corners every now and then, little menageries, things of the like. But what else?
I would like to talk to everyone about where Lydia would like to head. If other people have ideas, when your characters get back, I suppose. I know that Doug was talking about that.
Yeah, he's also getting potions right now. But I think
Well,
he's-
what are-
Or like a strongman competition, or like a
Oh, yeah, there's
wrestling
plenty.
tournament, or something that I could use athletics to try and make some money with.
Oh yeah. There's it's early on in the day. but as you get later into the day, we can definitely head to do that. This is still early in the morning. The guys are still shopping, but you're going around, and there's plenty of little competitions. Right now the festival's mainly getting started. There's people selling these capes with hoods, and they all seem to be white with various star patterns on them, and the like as well. It seems to be the general mood of the festivities. There's little fireworks going off as well that basically like imitate shooting stars, but small ones.
Also, one more question. In my previous experience in the Enclave, usually how much time would it take to get a response with one of these dead drops?
Pretty fast. It would be. I haven't checked the message yet because I've been doing this.
I figured that you were still doing other stuff. I was just wondering if that would be something that I would want to try and check on today.
So you do get a response. You go there and you check it. Roll stealth check though for me.
Can I just cast invisibility on myself instead?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I would do that in a heartbeat over showing my face there.
Yeah. Okay, you do that. There is a message there saying second night of Enloon is more preferable, but can wait until third if that is what you already told him. Keep an eye on him. I wouldn't trust him either. And it just says, yeah, that's pretty much all it says.
Okay.
Yeah, basically acknowledging your insight, and just says keep eyes on him, on Rat, as you so aptly named. All right, Doug or Constance. You do go in a potion store, and this person has a multitude of potions. You're interested in healing potions, you said?
Yes, sir. I'd like to see if you have any higher powered, more potent healing.
Yes.
So you said graders.
I do have some greater healing potions. Absolutely. And he produces 3 greater healing potions. And I do have some regular ones on the shelf there. And you see like multitudes of different potions, but these all seem to be lower quality. Basically, the potions of healing are 50 gold pieces, and the potions of greater healing are 500 each.
Well, I can't afford either, really. So
yeah. But come back if you find the money.
how much are the lesser healing?
50 gold pieces.
And they do 2d4?
2d4 plus 2. Yep.
Plus 2. 2d4 plus 2. Let me have one of those.
Yes, here you go. And he hands you one. Hands you a potion of healing.
Did you say that uncommon is 500 gold?
Uncommon.
Uncommon is 500 gold.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I try to track down another Goggles of Night for Aenos? Always needs his fucking torch.
Dude, how much are those? I want one of those. 500
gold if we can find them. And then a broom of flying. Because why not? I have the beetle, so I don't need the broom, but I think that would be useful for 500 gold if we can find it. Is there any? Do you want to just roll on common stuff and tell us what we can track down?
Make
and
an
find?
investigation check, Atlas.
15 on the die. I think that's a tagged skill, so that's 21.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to find a general item goods store. And let me see if he has a broom of flying or not. Let me roll percentile dice.
They only have a potion of greater healing in here.
Yeah, the store you're in, they have 3 graders. They have various other potions too, if you're interested in other types.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, to add it to my inventory.
Oh, okay, I got you. I can create something later and add it for you.
Okay, I can. Yeah,
because I don't think you can create magic items, but I can add potions and stuff.
Okay.
So they don't have a broom of flying, but he says, yes, these goggles, and he holds up. He has a couple pair. He has. Let me check. Nope, he does not have a couple pair. He has one. He has one. Goggles of the Night. Very popular these are with the Sojourn's Guild.
I'll give him. Can I persuade and negotiate to give him 450 instead of 500?
What are you saying? What are you saying?
I'm gonna say, man, it looks like these things sell out fast. I'll help you out. Take the last one off your hands here, and you get a new stock soon.
DC 25.
Yeah, nah. Oh, actually, 22. So nope.
500 gold pieces.
All right, is what it is. Worth a shot. So yep, I will pay that off of Atlas. That's not coming from the funds that I did not fucking embezzle. It's Atlas' money there.
But you know, there's
I'm
also
the embezzler. I still have a treasure map.
you see a couple other things while you're there, Cricket and Atlas, because Cricket, you said you were looking for some too. Yeah. You see,
you can have these ones too. I mean, I had in mind to give them to Anos, but like,
you should give them to Anos. He's melee. It's important.
They have bracers of defense. As well, the other bracers they have, which you might not be all that interested in, are bracers of archery. Bracers of defense are if you're not wearing armor or shield, you gain +2 to AC.
Is that 500?
That's 500. Oh, that one actually. No, that one is a little bit more pricey. That one is.
Yeah, I'll give it a pass.
All right. Yeah.
I need to save some money.
That one's 3,000 gold pieces.
Is there an easy way to just look up items on Beyond?
I'm not sure on Beyond. I'm using the DM's guide.
Okay.
This is the table that I was randomly trolling, but I like the method where he rolls to tell us what it is. So I mean, like I could ask, and I'm only trying to ask about things that, being in the spy game, I would kind of know about. But
I just have no idea what 5th edition items even are. So that's what I was asking.
Yeah, this is the table of them.
You could tell me what you would like to accomplish, and I've read the DM's guide, some at least items wise. I know most of it, or can guess where it would be. If you have an idea,
I mean, it's like you could just go into D&D Beyond, go to Manage Equipment, and then there are a couple filters at the top that you can click on. Like you look at armor, and I see you've got armor of gleaming, breastplate, chainmail, chain shirt, half plate.
But anyways, guys,
winged boots. Can we try to find some winged boots?
Winged boots. All right, we are making this shopping episode.
We're doing it.
Winged boots. Let me check. No winged boots. You're in that same shop. He's I just sold my last pair. They're hard to come by. I mean, they're not as hard as some items, but magic items in general, you already know this, are generally pretty rare. In fact, it's hard to find things of, even if they're uncommon in the book, they still might not be common, or they might be rare to very rare, you know.
That's fair. And also, it looks like that required attunement anyways, and I've got 3 of 3. And it's just so you know, the goggles are not an attunement. So.
Okay.
But you did buy the goggles, right?
Yeah. No, I did get those. And then I talked to Cricket about it, give him a chance to take them, but if he wants ANS to have them, then I'll finish what I was intending to do.
Okay. Anos, you have Goggles of the Night as the day progresses on. Yep.
Add. Very cool.
All right. The day.
Thank you, Ed.
What do you guys wish to do as the day goes on?
Make some money with some arm wrestling or something.
Atlas is going to be all about the job. So I want to scout out the Lord and Lady, go check into our room, go about stuff kind of normally.
Actually,
I want to do it in disguise.
I just want to watch people go in and out of the elf.
Of the night elf? All right. Make perception check. Cricket.
I am too busy looking at the pretty ladies. I rolled a 2.
Yeah, you're like, oh man, she's hot. And you're like, oh, that dude's not bad looking either. Might not swing that way, but that dude's not bad looking.
All right, we decided on doing a totally different thing with the campaign since you were gone.
Okay, what's that?
Not telling.
Not going. All right, not telling. Okay. All right.
We all decided we want to go to Tor Voxel and be hermits.
I mean, that's fine.
Fuck the world.
I'll before Devon, the party was pretty much being hermits anyways, so
Well, it started as a Kingmaker campaign, right? That's what we're supposed to be doing.
Still is.
I guess, but
hard to do a Kingmaker campaign when there's so much shit going on that you have to take care of first.
And are you saying that the economy's not bringing in gold right now because we shut it down?
Yeah, you guys don't never really set up an economy. You got like less than 100 people living there.
Yeah.
You know, they're living in makeshift houses for the most part. Some of them have built houses. Yeah, you know, you guys haven't really. You've done a part. You've brought in treasury like you're supposed to, and all that. You know, that's been the source of income. Has been your adventuring and finding people to help out. Which Lady Torhana, you know, you gathered her. Remember that session, you know, where you found the dwarves and you had a meeting of the dwarves and Lady Torhana, and that's how this thing really got kickstarted. And
I mean, and she matched a bunch of funds.
What's that, John?
Mining is wealth production.
Yeah, you had no mine yet. It'll take.
I'll make one.
It'll take. Yeah, you guys are in the process of it, but it'll take a long time to build a mine and to staff it, and not to mention that this is all very illegal.
It's actually technically very legal.
It's not. No, it's not legal to announce your own sovereign state on leased land.
But that's Tad had legal right, or Tam had legal right to the purchase of it, right? We've got all the paperwork.
It's not purchased. It's leased. That you've known, and which is why it's like you got to keep this on the DL for as long as you can, and then part of the reason that you're even in, well, you were going to wait on this, but you know, is to try to find some kind of legitimacy.
Freaking landlords, man.
You know, the Eridine.
The only legitimacy you ever need to worry about is divine right.
And the thing is, you know, it's not. you're establishing yourselves on land that no one wants. All right? Because as far as a world building perspective, this world is very young. You know, it's barely gone through a couple of ages. And the majority of the populace is concentrated near the capitals and other strategic points. You know, so Tam intentionally leased land both from Tor, because part of it belongs to Torvoxel, the other part belongs to Eridine. None of it belongs to Eridenia, which is where Devon is located. Right? Eridenia chops off. I'll show you the map. I still haven't finished it because I haven't worked on it since I posted this. So, you know, right there's Javar. That is the extent of Eridenia. Right there. You know, that's like the last gap of Eridenia. Your land is right here.
Yep.
Yeah. And Eridine, you know, you have all the paperwork for it. You have all that stuff. But Tam was basically like, it's just going to be a private project. Nothing you guys need to worry about type thing. And mostly for adventuring and scouring the area and maybe building an outpost there. But that's the extent of it as far as legal.
So, are these islands out here your original campaign?
Which one? Sorry. Yes,
islands out
that's
here?
well, the one you guys were from way back. From the Heroes of Legend. It's not even on the map because no one knows about that island because it's hidden by an ancient god.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, a campaign like that would be really good for like the Theros material.
I
Yeah.
haven't.
Anyway, we should get it back
would.
on that kind of topic.
Yeah, it would.
I know.
We can talk about this part after the session. All right?
Well, I know that we've been playing this for literally 4 years now because
Yep.
that February 28th, 2016.
Yeah.
But
That's one we-
I have on it that when we talk with the lawyers, it was a legal claim, not a lean-to claim.
Yeah, but that you got to also take in mind that the campaign changes and there's no legal claim to start your own sovereign nation on these lands. Right? So you can't, because you're part of the kingdom. You can buy the land all you want. Yeah, it's technically yours. But
So we own the land, but it's owned by the kingdom.
it's owned by the
who
kingdoms,
owns it.
Torvoxel and
They can take it
Eridine.
back whenever they want, more or
Yeah,
less,
and
really.
if they find out that you have your own, that you're saying you have your own country, they'll just come in and knock that shit down. You know?
They can fucking try.
Where is it on the map again?
Up here.
Like, okay.
Yeah, it's essentially
And it comes down here a little
no,
bit.
it's like right. It's like this. It's this area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's literally there's a handout of the area too, though, right? Like,
Yeah, it's old. Let me. Fuck. All right. You know what? We'll talk about this after the session. All right.
yeah. Well, I guess I'm trying to remember everything with fucking Fulton at this point because it literally was 4 years ago
Well,
when we had
Take solace in the fact that we are not doing the Fulton meeting tonight because we don't have enough time to do it.
Okay.
Because I want to do it correctly and not be rushed for time. And an hour is not enough time to do the Fulton meeting.
This is fair.
But you go to the Lord and Lady.
I am dressed in disguise as Titan Tartarus, who I would have reserved the room under.
The rooms are reserved for Atlas Sertova and party because you were not able to make reservations for this day because they were already made by Fulton.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah. So you open the door as Titan.
I mean, I wouldn't go if I knew this.
You know.
Ellis knew Zach fucked up. Right. I will. Honestly, at this point, everyone fucking town knows about Bill's Bar, right? Like I don't really have any strategic advantage. I might as well just walk in as Atlas. So
Cricket put on a great performance that time, and a lot of people got fucked up in more ways than one that one night.
And by the way, anyone else is welcome to come with me if you want. But we were basically saying, how do you want the next day to go? What's everyone's focus? Atlas is the mission at hand. I want to know the inside and outside of this place where we're going to do the meet and that kind of stuff.
That is the bottom. You see the lower level. As you walk in, you tell the bartender your name. Oh, yes. The rooms upstairs are yours. But feel free. All of these rooms are empty. There are people in the bar because it's still a bar, but all the rooms are occupied under your name. You walk in, and this is a wealthy merchant inn, essentially. So a lot of the local merchants are a little chuffed at the idea that they can't get a room here because this is like the go-to place for the well-to-do merchants for the most part. They have various tiers of rooms, obviously. As you walk in, the rooms to the far right are, you guess, where their servants and things like that would be sleeping, kind of barrack style. They all do at least have a locked chest upon getting a room. That you're given a key for the chest. Then there's the other rooms beside them, right? Oh, these rooms right here. Oh goodness. And then not the best rooms, but really good in comparison to most of what else you can find in town are over here with two staircases leading up. And now the top level, I will warn you, I didn't get completely finished because I was doing it last week, and that's where the program crashed on me and completely erased all the progress I had, and so I didn't feel inspiration to redo everything.
Oh my god, dude.
So that sucks. Yeah, it does. I got most of it. But there are empty rooms. I'll just let me.
So real quick, just to clarify, and what I think you said is that every single room, whether I need it or not, is booked out in my name, making me look like the asshole here, basically.
Correct. Well, okay. No, it's like in she said Lord Fulton, or not Lord, but Master Fulton, did get you guys rooms.
So there's. I'm sorry, maybe I'm still misunderstanding. We have enough rooms for Atlas and party, but then other rooms are taken by other guests as well?
Correct.
Okay.
I mean, not by other guests. All for Fulton, because he doesn't want people around.
Okay. And then did I ask her, does she know when Fulton will arrive?
I do not know. But you are free to look at your rooms. If you wish, she hands you a key.
I guess I just ask, is Fulton staying here as well?
Not currently, no.
No, but I mean, does he have a room, or will he be staying at his manor in House Ceres' estate?
I don't know where he will be staying. That is up to him.
Very cool.
But you check out the area. And do you go upstairs at all?
Well, just real quick, I want to offer that Atlas would do this with other people if they wanted to come too. It doesn't have to be just Atlas by himself.
Whoever's there is there. Whatever.
Does anyone want to state whether they're here or not?
Did we I just kind of wanted to make sure that we had a game plan for Lydia before we all just took off and left her
Yeah,
in the known to everyone bar.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because I would want to go with Atlas to this bar, but at the same time, like I don't want us all to go if we're just going to leave Lydia.
I would have
Bill.
not leave her at all.
Lydia, you bring this up to her, and her stance has not changed. Alexander.
I say, didn't Constance have a suggestion?
I had a suggestion for what?
And for where Lydia could be safe?
Could take her to the church.
Yeah.
Is your plan to never talk to your family again? Atlas says to Lydia.
I don't know yet.
Do you believe that they were in on it?
I believe that they thought they knew what was best for me. I believe they treated me like a bird in a cage. Perhaps it is better if they think me dead.
And that's well within your right. From what I gathered from Killian before he so unfortunately passed away, was that he acted for his own pursuit of power.
What happened? Did you kill him? She doesn't know. No one told her of this.
Nope.
I just look over at Atlas. Yes, Atlas, what happened?
Yeah, it wasn't me, but if you'd like to blame me and that makes it easier for you, I will shoulder that amongst the others, right? But
I don't care if he's dead or not. He deserved worse.
Well, he is dead.
Good.
I'll have you know that.
I
But
hope you know what you're doing, killing a noble of Devon. But
like I said, I didn't kill him, but he's definitely dead.
whatever you say.
Don't you think that the city should know the danger that lurks in these sewers? Like, why?
The nobles are in a bubble of themselves. They care not, for the most part, what happens underneath the city. The king takes forever to get an audience with him. It's worse. Most you'll do is scare the locals. The things are always weird. People are disappearing all the time outside of the inner districts. You do whatever you wish. I'm not here to say it is a good or bad idea.
Understood. And Atlas will go to the church if we all want to go in force, but I would imagine subtlety is probably better because going from
she'll go to the church if that's like she doesn't mind the church as long as they don't ask too many questions.
Yeah, I like the idea.
They're going to ask questions.
Stay there.
Yeah.
We could leave her there with Cillian.
I'll look after her with my
I
life.
feel so much better. I pat Cillian on the shoulder.
He's not, he's glad he was able to sleep, but he's looking rough himself. He's under no illusion, of how powerless he was the past couple days. He's under no illusion about that at all. Cricket, what are you doing during this time? You got the message back. You look for some magical items. Are you going with Atlas?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just hang around Atlas and just do whatever he asks me to at this point. I don't really have anything to input about Fulton and the Fulton situation because I just don't know the guy.
Yeah. You'll find out soon.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that I will.
All right.
Yeah, I plan on going to.
Basically,
the inn
I'm
with
telling
him.
Atlas, you helped me with what I needed last night, and that was a great sign of good faith. I'll do whatever you need. You know what my skill sets are. I just need direction.
You're muted, Zach. You muted yourself. Yeah.
Sorry, that sounds good. That's how we would have got to the bar, just checking in then, or the Lord and the Lady. Yep. But are we good? Lydia's going to split up, and then everybody will come with us to go check in Lord and the Lady and Scout. Did anyone else have anything they wanted to do before the Fulton meet tonight?
I would like to be taking her to the church.
Yeah, you do. You do. Yeah. Okay. If you do you want to do anything there? Talk to her more? What do you want? It's just up to you guys, however much interaction you want to have right now.
I guess as she's staying there, and I suppose as the bishops or whoever is in charge there is acquainted with the situation as little as necessary, that she would remain there just to be safe, I would just, as they're about to leave, I would just say to her, "It's good to see you again."
God, he was so close. I was waiting for the "I love you."
He's a bye.
It has been a wonderful spot of light in an otherwise dark period of my life. I hope to see more of you. Please don't forget me here. Where will you be going, may I ask?
Can't even say for certain that we're still going to be here. We'll be moving around. That we have a meeting before long. And after that, when things are resolved, we will move back to where we've made our home.
You will have to tell me more about it when you return to me soon.
I will.
Good.
I'll be sure to speak with you before then, before we leave the city.
Good.
All right.
Oh my God.
Then I'll just head out.
All right.
I am going to.
Bye.
I'm going to ask Atlas about the events of the previous night while we walk to the Lord and Lady. Just because I'm a little concerned that he came back and was basically like, "But he stabbed me." And he seems like really shook by it, but I'm like, he's been in a lot of combat, so I'm trying to figure out what was the significance of the night before.
You're throwing me off, man. I want to talk about this right now. I'm going to get checked in. Got to move on to the next stop, but I ran into a dude that took a crazy cheap shot on me, and the only reason I'm still walking is Cassidy, and I still haven't got to pay him back yet, and it definitely... I felt like I knew what it was like to be on the other side of it, Atlas's sword, I'll tell you that. This is messing with me.
I think most people on the other side of Atlas's sword don't get time to talk about it later, just saying.
And I'm in this weird, what is it called? Like, purgatory. I'm in this weird purgatory of it then, because I'm where most people never would find themselves, getting to think about it, how it went down and all that. So, anyways,
he's found existentialism.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what it is, dude. I'm just a conduit. I feel like I'm gonna get reincarnated as a goddamn
tool,
donkey,
man. Just a tool.
But yeah, so that's the story. Tori would have lasted like 20 seconds, and I got 5 minutes, but I was still a little too much Tori.
Yep. Well,
hopefully it does not cloud you, and we are so close to your end goal here.
I mean, I always was worried I was going to die tonight anyways. I just didn't know it was going to be 24 hours sooner, too. But
don't worry. As you said, death is temporary when we have constants.
Yeah, and also diamonds. we lots of diamonds.
I have a feeling we're all going to be eating those words.
There's a good chance of it, for sure.
So you guys talk as you go into the Lord and Lady. Very nice establishment. As you walk in, and the bottom half is very full. Almost every single table is taken. There is a bustle about. A barmaid is making the drinks. There's a small kitchen. You smell the just wonderful smells of baked goods being baked right now from the kitchen, kind of hang in the air of the tavern. Atlas introduces himself, and she basically says, well, the literally all the rooms are yours.
All right.
That's in the handouts. But check out this letter from Fulton, basically. So I would have not done this right as we walk in the room, right? But I would give them the background that this is what we're going in for. And I forgot about the gem thing, to be honest. And now I'm kind of wondering if we need to try to make a fake magic gem.
The gem's the thing that reshaped the world, right?
Yeah, Fell's fault. 100% Fell's fault. Shout out to Kevin.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could maybe try to make one, but also I can just bluff and say I know where it is and not bring it. I'd rather actually do that. So either way, he wants that, and then he sent me Regis's eyeball with this letter. That's the blood that you're seeing there, and yeah,
This is a while ago. Shit.
this is fucking
Wow,
old.
yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
the gilded mistress changed to the Lord and Lady. By the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share a little bit, even if we retcon some of it. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get the team bought in that this dude is awful. And
This guy thinks he's a fucking goddamn Bolton. Fuck this guy.
yeah, and also he's making a ton of money off my uncle's invention, which is just minorly annoying to me. Not even a big thing, but
Oh, you mean those Fulton orbs?
oh god damn it. Yep. Yes, the full Norbs.
But yeah, you guys go into the tavern. Outside of the tavern, it kind of has a courtyard that is oddly free of snow and somewhat warm. It seems to be magically kept mostly free of snow on the grounds. There is a hot tub, so to speak, back there with little orbs of light in the bottom of it that give it this eerily reddish orange glow. Upstairs, as you come in, there's a common room where the more high class nobles tend to hang out. And the biggest room, the nicest room, is definitely this one up here that has a balcony with its own small hot tub on it, and private bathroom and all that.
Is this one of the rooms that we can have?
Yeah.
I love this room because of these are windows, right?
Yes, those are stained glass windows.
Oh, do they open or no?
No, those ones don't. These
Okay.
other things are just normal windows.
That's a normal window.
But
So this is the window. Okay.
Yeah, but these stained glass windows do provide really pretty filtered light as the light shines through them. And you guys have the place to yourselves, so to speak.
If I was to scout, what's like the corner that's least likely to be seen? I imagine the stained glass faces the main road, right? I mean, if I was building a building,
So the Lord and Lady is built up on a step.
okay.
Kind of. You know, you see this cliff face there?
Yep.
Kind of away from the riffraff. And it's overlooking... this is overlooking the bay. Far away, but it's faced toward the ocean.
Oh, so the front of it is kind of the... Where's the most foot traffic, and where's the least
The foot traffic? The most foot traffic is down here on the lower floor.
On the lower floor, and then like externally of the building on the south side of this map?
Yeah, definitely this way, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You can oversee... You know, you're up on a step, so there's no foot traffic directly outside.
And so, like, basically this corner over here in the left seems to be pretty solid from like a sneak in, sneak out.
Yeah, it's all up on a step. It's about like 20 feet raised elevation wise.
Cool.
Ahead of everything else, and it has a privacy fence built around.
And then is this shared common room thing here also ours? Nobody
That's a
else's
room.
allowed?
That's an entire room.
This
See
is the whole
door?
room.
See this door right here?
Okay. Yep.
Everything. This is an entire room.
Okay. All right. Understood.
Yeah. If you were to get this room, it would be about 10 gold pieces a night.
Bitch, I could live here forever at 10
which is
gold pieces.
extravagant, very extravagant. But with that, you're scoping things out, and we'll just end the session there for today. Since we will
It was
be
a good session.
Yeah, thanks, man. That's all for this session, which is number 50 for the campaign. I think this is the longest campaign I've ever ran, so thanks for watching and keeping up with it. As always, please leave a like and feel free to comment any questions you may have down below. Until next time, take care, everyone.